Yo, what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Monday, y'all. My least favorite day of the week. My least favorite day of the week. Good morning, good morning. I see you in the building, KBR. What's up? Welcome back, welcome back. Let's go ahead and speak to everyone. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Monday thus far. It's a yes, honey. Let's hit off. Yes, let me put that up there. Child, let's start off hitting the like. Okay, that's a great message. Let me find it on here. Yes, honey, let's start off. Let's start off hitting the like button. I hope everybody hit the like button on the way in. But let's go ahead and speak to everybody so that we can get into the show. Of course, KBR is here. She is first. Good morning. That's my mod. Sheila Washington is in the building. Miss Pruitt is here. Rose Armstead is here. Reba 0616 is here. FM Peyton is here. Good morning. Good morning. Cheryl is here. Sunny Days is here. Sweet Essence is here. Living with Purpose is here. Deborah Johnson is here. Greatness Love is here. Pepper's Love is here. Jonna Simpson, I'm sorry, is here. Felicia is here. Shirley Terry is here. SD Warren is here. Kelly Davis is here. Immaculate Davis is in the building. Shonda Allen is here. Alicia Murray is here. Tabitha Lester is here. Tisha Harris is here. Delilah T, I think I said already. Tammy Fox is here. Chronicles of Kim K. What's up? She's a content creator. Y'all check her out. Okay. Let me write some of these names because y'all know I'll be forgetting, y'all. Let me keep up with some of these names because in the end I'll be like, who was in here? And baby, when I get to talking, y'all know I will forget. Hold on, let me make a little note. Okay. All right, so we can stay on top of it. Richard J, I see you in the building. The one. I know that's right. You better let them know you the one. Again, Greatness Love. Thanks for being here, Greatness Love. Let's get into the show. Okay. Let's get into the show, guys. Please don't forget to hit that like, tap that like. It is free. Okay, it is definitely free. I see you, Alicia Murray, in the building. I see you. All right, so everything said in the video is a legend, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's get into the mess. All right, y'all know we like to do politics first, and then we move on to the mess. All right, let's get into it. All right, so Trump says that he is creating a special Trump account for newborns, starting them off with $1,000 credit to be invested over their lives. $1,000 ain't shit. Spend $1,000 in a week. Apparently, he doesn't know how much milk and Pampers and food and all these things, clothes, everything that goes into having a baby, especially newborns. That shit can be expensive. It can add up, okay? It can add up. They got to have cribs. They got to have wipes. Y'all name it. I mean, damn. Onesies, you name it, child. But he's starting a Trump account for the kid. Let's go ahead and listen to what he had to say.
And we're creating a special Trump account for every newborn child, starting them off with a $1,000 credit to be invested over the course of their life. A little baby is born, they're going to start off with $1,000. And if we do a good job of investing their money, we're going to go with one of the investing guidelines. Who the hell knows if they're any good, but they have a chance to be very rich. It's going to be very cute to see. We're going to follow it very closely. And we're creating a special Trump account for every newborn child, starting them off with a $1,000 credit to be invested over the course of their life. A little baby is born, they're going to start off with $1,000. And if we do a good job of investing their money, we're going to go with one of the investing guidelines. Who the hell knows if they're any good, but they have a chance to be very rich. It's going to be very cute to see. We're going to follow it very closely. And we're creating a
money to start a Trump account for newborn babies for $1,000, but then you turn around and you're taking away SNAP benefits, which definitely is support of newborns as well as the elderly, as well as low-income families. I don't see that being. It's like you fix something and then you fuck up something else. Like, okay. I feel like some of the things he's trying to change and or fix don't need to be fixed. I think you're creating a bigger problem that's going to bite in the end. Taking away SNAP benefits, yes, that probably will save billions of dollars, but think about the billions of people who will be without food, including children, the same ones that you're talking about starting this Trump account for. Okay. I mean, people got to have food stamps. Shit, I wish I could get some food stamps. I ain't gonna hold you. I wish I could get some damn food stamps. Because every time I go in the grocery store and I see people with 2 buggies of food, I be like, that could be me. That could be my life, Lord. But y'all know how it is, and I ain't hating on nobody to get them. But damn, 2 buggies of food, I could absolutely use that. Okay, shit. But I don't know. I guess we can take whatever we can with Trump. But says that Trump is set to implement Trump accounts for babies born between January 1st of 2025 and January 1st of 2029. It says that they will receive $1,000 in a Trump account to be opened by their parents or the Treasury. It says that to be eligible, infants have to be born in the U.S. and have a social security number that their parents must have, and their parents must have a social security to prove that they're eligible to work in the United States as well. So it's given that he's trying to weed out foreigners as well, you guys. This is what it sounds like. So do I like the fact that he is looking out for the American people? I do. Because a lot of times we do have foreign people who come over here and they get better benefits than the people who are from here. I mean, I keep saying, you go to some of these countries, you don't see people laying on sidewalks and stuff like that. They don't have that over there. They don't have people laying on sidewalks and homeless like that. But you come to the U.S., which is supposed to be a very well-to-do country, you still see people who are homeless, people sleeping under tents in freezing cold weather without food. And you got millionaires who just don't give a damn. Okay, you just don't give a damn. So millionaires are getting tax breaks, and people who are low-income families, they're struggling. And I think we got the wrong person in office, and I keep saying it, but when America's not ready to vote a woman in office who is fully capable of handling situations like this, then this is what we get. This is what we get. So we'll see what happens. That's all we can do, child. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, anything else that you can cross. All right, moving on. Comedian Bill Maher says that a new Me Too rule should be that women need to leave their abusers after the first offense. Says, tell the police right away. Don't wait a decade. Don't keep effing him. So I feel like that's a little disrespectful, because there are women who are put in situations that they cannot get out of when it comes to abuse. There's Stockholm syndrome. Most of it is mental. You got to look at it that way. When a person is in physical abusive situation, a lot of it has to do with mental is definitely attached to that, to where you want to walk out the door but you don't know how. You can't, you're afraid, or you're being made not to, because like I said it the other day, a person who is abusive also have to invoke fear in you, to where you won't be able to leave or walk away, because they are empowered by being able to abuse you. A lot of men, women too, women can be abusive too. But women who will become in situations kind of like the Cassie situation. A lot of people say, well, why she don't leave? 10 years. She stayed with Diddy while he did all these things to her. Stockholm syndrome. Okay. You beat a person up and give them a Rolls Royce and pay for their apartment and give them a Hollywood life, something that they've always wanted. Okay. And fear, of course, of being hit, kicked, punched, and all the things that we saw in the CNN video, that definitely plays a part into a person not being able to leave as well. So I think that was a very irresponsible comment for Bill Maher to make, to say that a woman should leave the abuser the first offense. Okay, yeah. And then tell the police right away. Maybe you can't tell the police right away. Okay, if a person is holding you at pow point, what do you do? Okay, don't wait a decade. You can't put a time limit on when a person gets enough courage to talk, or get enough courage to talk about their abuser or report said abuse. It takes time. It's embarrassing for some people to go through that. Some people don't want everybody in their business. It takes courage when you're dealing with something as deep as being in an abusive situation. It takes time to build yourself up. Most people have to go through counseling before they're able to speak on it. You don't just get hit today and go talk tomorrow. Not everybody is that strong. It takes strength to be vocal about something that's being done to you, such as abuse. So people really need to take that into consideration, and not have these high expectations for someone that especially if you've never been in that situation, you just don't know. Thank God I've never been in it. I've always been very headstrong, and I told you I stopped you at the raising of the voice. And we damn sure ain't gonna raise a hand. I don't play that shit. But you have some women that find themselves in situations like that. Who would have known that Diddy was that violent until we saw the fucking video? And that's how it is. You would be surprised the person that's next to you could be going through that level of abuse. Cassie talked about putting makeup on to hide her. So to look at her, you'd be like, oh my God, she's beautiful when you see her out on red carpets. But you never know. She probably just got slapped getting out of the limo. You just never know. You could be working beside someone at work who's getting beat up every single day and night, verbally, psychologically, emotionally abused. You never ever know it because people hide it. They don't want people in their business. They don't want people asking questions out of fear, maybe. So we have to be very cognizant of how we judge people when they're going through situations like that. Let's get into what he had to say.
Things have changed enough so that moving forward, the rule should be, if you're being abused, you got to leave right away. Now, I completely understand why in the past women often did not do that. I understand, as counterintuitive as it seems, why an abused woman would send complimentary texts or emails to her abuser after the abuse. In an era where women felt for good reason that OG predators like Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein would never be held accountable, why not at least get something out of it? These men were surrounded by all sorts of enablers, skeptical cops, assistants who lured women into unsafe spaces, cowards who knew what was going on but didn't dare expose the person who signed their paycheck. In that scenario, it was not illogical for an abused woman to say, well, if I can't get justice for my pain, can I at least get a receipt, a coupon? But a lot has changed. Cosby and R. Kelly went to prison. Harvey Weinstein is going to die in prison. Larry Nassar is serving 175 years. Jeffrey Epstein was murdered in his jail cell by Hillary Clinton. Post-Me Too, reporting of sexual crimes is way up, as is the percent of women who say they're now more likely to speak out if victimized. And many states have changed laws making it easier for victims to come forward. We're not in the no one listens to women or takes them seriously era anymore. Operators are actually standing by to take your calls. And I'm aware that it can be difficult to leave an abusive relationship. Most of what I watch on TV is the Lifetime channel. But this should be society's new grand bargain. We take every accusation seriously, but don't tell me any more about your contemporaneous account that you said to two friends 10 years ago. Tell the police right away. Don't wait a decade. Don't journal about it. Don't turn it into a one-woman show. And most importantly, don't keep fucking him. 2, things have changed.
That's the most insensitive bullshit I've ever heard in my life. And I know he's trying to get a ha-ha out of this, but I don't see shit funny about somebody being abused. Like, I don't want to hear no punchline. I don't want to hear no funny jokes. I don't want to hear none of that shit when it comes to somebody being abused. I'm just saying, it's not, I don't feel like it's funny. And again, you can't tell a person when they should report said situation. You just can't. If it take you 10 years to muster up the courage to say, hey, I've been abused. I lived with this person who did this to me. You have to, it takes courage to do that. I see somebody putting it in there saying it also has to do with how you were raised. It could, because some women are raised to say, hey, you don't tell nobody your business. Whatever goes on in your house, you leave it in your house. And that's not necessarily true when you're going through a sad situation like that. If someone is putting their hands on you, you absolutely should tell someone, because so many women year after year, day after day, second after second, lose their lives over an abuser. Men too, because women can be very violent as well. So we have to definitely be cognizant, and women always have that person that you can go to. You need to go to. Everybody needs a go-to that you can trust, that you can talk to. A lot of times you don't want to tell people that they go through stuff like that because they don't want people throwing it back up in their face. You fall out with a friend. What's the first thing a friend do? Pull out the most egregious, most private thing that is very near and dear to you to try to hurt you. That's why that nigga was beating your ass that one time when you fall out. Really? That's what we're resulting to when you pour out your heart to a person, because it takes a lot to say, hey, this is what happened to me, girl. Let me tell you, oh my God, this nigga. And as soon as y'all fall out, yeah. And that's why that nigga was going up top. That's why that nigga pushed you down the stairs. You know, just shit like that. And you be like, bitch, really? But get a trusted friend. If you don't want to talk to a friend, go to someone who gets paid to listen to your pain, and they cannot talk about your business, and that would be a therapist. How do I know? I go. Okay, therapy is good. Black people, I keep saying, some of us don't want to go because we've always been brought up to think that going to therapy makes you crazy. It does not. It keeps you from being crazy. It keeps you from going to jail. It keeps you from going upside somebody's fucking head. Okay, all right. If you want to have that I don't give a fuck attitude like Caramel, go to therapy. Oh my God, therapy works. But let's move on, honey. Black people, we've been so conditioned to say, yeah, don't go to therapy, child. That's a waste of your money. Okay, them people they just gonna make you be even crazier if you are crazy. Nah, it really helps. Therapy does help. Go in there and just talk. You get a whole hour, child. I go in there for a whole hour and I just talk, and I just talk because I love to talk. Baby, I love to talk. So let me get in there and talk about all the things I want to talk about. Whatever's bothering me, let me talk about it. If I'm feeling the way about something, baby, I can talk about it. Okay. All right. Whatever I don't talk to my husband about, baby, I'll talk to my therapist. And baby, listen. That's why y'all don't see me over here on videos. Why? That's not y'all problem, right? Y'all ain't no fucking therapist. Y'all come on here to hear great content. Y'all come on here to laugh. Y'all come on here to hear what's going on in the YouTube streets and in the world, politics, all that other stuff, celebrity news. That's what y'all want to hear. Y'all don't want to hear, so let me tell you what had happened to me today. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. That's what therapy is for. I would not get on here and spill my life and the shit that I'm dealing with to people online. I see this as a job. Respectfully, okay. I see this as a job. When I get on here, my job is to entertain you guys and bring y'all the news. My personal life and what I deal with, that's of no concern to you. I would not put that weight on my audience of saying, "Oh my God, Caramel, that happened." No. That's why I be trying to be so upbeat when I get on here, because I don't like that. I told y'all, no. But thank God I have great friends that I could talk to, but I don't tell them all my fucking business, because like I said, I know how people are when you fall out with people. That's their go-to. So I don't trust people that much. And I have friends that I've been friends with homegirls I've been friends with for years, but I still have a limit of what I share. My deep, dark stuff that I want to talk about, I will go to my therapist because that's what the fuck I paid him to do. Okay. Now, homegirl talk, there's a difference between therapy talk and homegirl talk. Okay, now if you want to tell your homegirls your business, go ahead. But just know the bitch gonna throw it in your face when you get mad at you. Just know that, all right? And that's why that nigga ain't shit. Yeah, I remember you told me that one time. But that's how homegirls be. We need to stop that too. But let's move on. All right, another homegirl we got to talk about is damn Offset. All right, he's starting to become a homegirl. His antics, I'm sick of him. What up, schoolboy? Yes, honey. Amen to therapy. It is a healer. I'm telling you, Black people, please stop feeling like you cannot go to therapy. It don't mean you crazy. I know that's what Big Mama and them used to say back in the day. You don't need to go to therapy. Just go to church. Church is great. I love church, honey. Bedside Baptist, been a member for years. But therapy, okay, that's why God put them on this earth. God put therapists here. Just like he put doctors here. When you get sick, don't you go to the hospital? So just like when you get sick, you got to go and have a doctor who went to school all these years, do all the things that need to be done in order to help you get better. It's no different than your mental health. Okay, you got to take care of your mental health as well. You got a lot of people sitting in prison right now because they refuse to go to therapy over things that they were dealing with on a mental capacity, and things just continue to snowball and get worse. And the least little things set them off, and look where they are, sitting in prison for probably life. Trying to help somebody, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with getting on your knees. And I see y'all saying, honey, get on your knees and pray. Ain't nothing wrong. I pray every day. I prayed before I got online this morning. Every morning is my daily, routine. Nothing wrong with praying, but utilize the things that are offered to you. Because that's what God put it here for. God put doctors here. God put therapists here. God put out, pastors, and find a good pastor though, because you got some crazy ones. We're gonna talk about one here later. But yeah, if you want to talk to your pastor, great. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to tell you who to talk to, but I'm telling you to talk. Talking, verbalizing. A lot of times, verbalizing what you're going through. A lot of times will help you get over that when you keep it in, it continues to pack down and more things happen. Every day you're going to have something else happen to you that's going to push whatever you're already dealing with further and further down. And the next thing you know, you popping off and you're like, why am I so angry? Why am I popping off so much? Well, you got to get that other stuff from up under there. It's like sweeping it under the rug. Eventually you're going to see the hump. Okay. This the rug. Eventually it's going to be a hump. So you got to get that hump out your life. Let's get into this hump right here, child, because I'm sick of this mumble rapping hump. All right, so Offset, y'all know Offset and Cardi B, child. We just talked about them the other day. Cardi snapped off on his ass day before yesterday. I played you guys the audio. Lord have mercy, did she go off and air out all their damn business. Baby, she talked. So I think her therapy is fine because baby, she is back to being booed up with Stefan, her boyfriend. Okay, Stefan Diggs. All right. So Offset seemingly reacts to Cardi B posting up with Stefan Diggs, and I feel like she's doing it to get a rise out of him because he done pissed her off, because some of these pictures should really be private. If you're dating, I don't feel like the world should know everything that you're dealing with. You got to understand you got kids. Your kids got iPads, so they can go on and Google. Okay. And boom, there's mama with all the ass out, hugged up with a man that ain't my daddy. Okay. Keep some things private. It's okay to be private. I'm very private. It's okay to be private. So let's get into this, child, because he is all up and through his feelings. Says the Offset seemingly reacts to Cardi B posted up with Stefan Diggs. He says that good roll out in PR. So he feels like she's doing this for a PR stunt and trying to get back at him. I don't know why people always think that something is about them when someone's trying to move on with their life, but go off, sir. Okay. So he saw the picture of Cardi and Stefan Diggs booed up, child. Here he go. Today I pass. No, you don't. You don't pass because you talked about it. If something don't bother you, you don't entertain it. See, what you should have done, Offset, was not posted about it and not gave a fuck about it. Because you got a legion of hoes, sir. You should be busy over here with your legion of hoes. Let her go over here and do what she doing. It's understood y'all not together no more. She don't want you no more. She don't want to sing with you, dance like they said on ATL. I don't want to sing with you. I don't want to know you. I don't want to skate with you. Like, nigga. At some point, move on, because you initiated it. You started this forest fire, like you really did, and then pour gas on it. And we already know what that happened, what that shit gonna be. You started the forest fire, then you lit the match, then you started the forest fire, then you pour fucking gas and kerosene and everything else you can pour on, lighter fluid, and now you're standing back watching the blaze. Like, how did we get here, bitch? You started it. How many times this girl come back to you and try to save her relationship and marriage, and you continue to embarrass her and play in her face, and now that she don't give a fuck no more? And women, R. Kelly said it, and I ain't even a fan of him no more, but when a woman is fed up, ain't shit you can do about it. When a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it, but move on. Continuously calling her, like she said, 40 times a day. Why? I don't want to talk to you one time a day, let alone 40. So you blowing up my phone 40 times. Nigga, when I needed you to call me, you was calling another bitch. So energy needs to be continuously matched. Match that energy. Go call her. Lose my number. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and block you. I don't know how a person is calling you 40 times when you can block their number. That's another thing, because I'll block a bitch in a minute. Oh, I'll block you in a minute. I will block you in a minute. I block family members. They be like, Rel, we can't reach you because you're blocked. Okay? When you learn how to act, I might unblock you. Don't send me no fucking emails. Don't come on social media, because you're gonna be blocked there as well. All right, period. There's levels to this shit. I promise you, you're not gonna interrupt my peace when I'm steady telling you back down. If I don't want to talk to your ass, respect that. And if you don't, there are things that you can do in order to stop said situations. All right, so let's continue. Here he go. Good rollout in PR. You bothered. Okay, this means just those few words mean you bothered. Okay, let's cut the music off, because here she goes, child. This should not even be public. This, of course, it might be a little PR stunt, but he's feeling away. But you've been seen out in the club too, okay? You've been seen out in the club too. All right, Offset, you have. Now, Offset, you can change your name to Upset, because you are very much so bothered, okay? Now, Cardi, you should not be twerking on Stefan like this publicly, like I said so soon. Y'all are not divorced yet. You don't want to give Offset any type of ammunition towards you, baby girl, when you go to court. He could say, oh, she's saying I cheated. Look at her. We were still married when this happened. I ain't trying to tell nobody what to do, but if you're going to date, do that shit privately. Y'all going on the yacht, should no pictures come out. Y'all at the club, okay. You understood this, y'all boo, that's your boo thing or whatever. But certain thing, don't give this nigga no ammunition because he already asking for spousal support. So do you not think he gonna go even further in the gutter on your ass when it's time? I wouldn't give him shit. Okay. Yeah. I don't like him that chocolate, but Stefan Diggs is fine as hell. I could say that right here on my channel, baby. Stefan Diggs, he got a look about him. I don't even like him that dark, but yeah. He got a good look. So she got a winner. He got some money too. Okay. Now I ain't like when they had him on the what they call it, the Tucci, the pink Coquiana on the yacht the other day with about 4 or 5 bitches around him. I ain't like that look. I didn't like that look at all. So yeah. Might want to work on that. Okay. So you leaving one crazy nigga to one that's got a drug problem. Yeah. I don't know, Cardi. I don't know. But go off, okay? So this is them boot up. Okay. Yes, red bottoms, love them. So yeah, this is her with the leg thrown up. That's my shit there. I like to throw a leg over from time to time. But this is them child out on the water, not giving no fucks, just enjoying each other. It is what it is. Hey, 2 grown people having a good time. Obviously, Offset is feeling her way. So Cardi says, honey, chapter 5, hello, chapter 6. So that means bitch moving that way. That means on. Moving on. Okay. So hey, it is what I hope they go ahead and final the divorce though. Go ahead and finalize that shit and just move on, girl. If that's what you like in your life, out there. Shit. He found it in Offset, girl. That kind of is an upgrade because Offset ain't got but 30 mil and Stefan Diggs, his pockets are very, very deep. And Cardi got her own money too. But if she like it, I love it. Hopefully he would treat you right and respect you, unlike the nigga that you married. I don't think you should have married. Offset, I'm gonna tell you something, women. And we're gonna move on. But this is something that women need to understand. Some people that you date and or have in your life, men wise, okay, really should be just somebody that you just date, that you see, kick it with. Everybody ain't marriage material. Okay. Everybody ain't marriage material. You got to look at everything across the board. Because some of y'all just look and stop him and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry that nigga. Why? Because he throw your back out. The nigga got fucked up credit, barely got a job. Car, he gotta pop the hood every time he crank that bitch. Like at some point, you gotta look across the board and be like, everybody should not be like Cardi and Offset should have just dated. I don't feel like now her children that she had from him definitely are a blessing because all kids are a blessing. But I feel like they should have just dated because he never ever got to the point where he settled down and just became a husband to her. He was still trying to live that lifestyle. And she wanted to settle down and be a wife. I mean, damn, you got her out the streets. She was like, bitch, don't take me out the streets and wife me and then still be out here on that bullshit. And I'm trying to be a wife. That takes a lot because Cardi was straight hood street. Robbing niggas and everything. And you done took this woman out the streets and asked her to be your wife only to get her home and cheat on her with multiple women publicly. Think about what that do to a woman's psyche who's already fucking crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Child, y'all better, okay. It's levels. I keep saying it's levels. Some men you just date. Men, some women you just date. Don't go wifing up everybody. Everybody ain't wife material. I'm just saying. All right, let's get into some Ricky Smiley news, honey, because he's talking about this right here. About this damn fraternity, because y'all know that fraternity that unalived that young man by punching him in the chest. Omega Psi Phi, he is a part of Omega Psi Phi, so he's speaking out on it, and he feels a way that his, fraternity is being looked at in a negative light because of what happened to this young man, Caleb Wilson. Y'all remember him? He passed around. Matter of fact, they had his funeral around the same time they had Angie Stone's funeral, because I remember I covered it. But sad situation. Y'all remember they were doing like an initiation in some warehouse. One of the guys who actually punched him in the chest, his father owned said warehouse, and they were doing like this initiation, going down the line, and boom, punched him in the chest, and he passed away. They changed his clothes to cover up the scene. They lied about where the actual situation occurred. They said it was in a park, but it happened in the warehouse. Y'all remember that, okay? So Ricky Smiley, he's come forward to blast Omega Psi Phi fraternity brothers for the violent behavior following the hazing, unaliving of pledge member Caleb Wilson. All right. So let's get into what he had to say.
This was really hurtful. I came to Omega Psi Phi because of what it was founded on, not the culture that was created. I don't think Bishop Edgar A. Love would have punched nobody in the chest. Just Love, Cooper and Coleman founded Omega Psi Phi. you know, Howard University, 1911. A lot of these guys that started this culture, I don't care if it started in the 80s. I don't care if it started. I don't care when it started. It is wrong. In 25 years in the frat, I have never put my hands on anybody. And let's talk about it for a second. You don't know what somebody went through to get to where they are. And who are you to put somebody? You're already a man if you make it out of the projects and make it to college. You're already a man. Who are you to put your hands on somebody? And it's just wrong. And I support Caleb Wilson's family. And I will say some of these people in a lot of these organizations, the founders never would have picked. Here's what's really hurtful. I came to Omega Psi Phi because of what it was founded on. The last 5 physical altercations I've gotten into it with as a man was with Qs. Why? Why I leave the conclave feeling like, now what am I a part of? I'm a member of KK Psi. I don't have no issues. I'm a member of the SCLC. I don't have any issues. I'm a member of the NAACP. I don't have no issues. I march with Alabama State and be around band members and former band members. There are no issues. I'm a marching Crimson Piper. I can go to Tuskegee and be around former band members and band members. I don't have no issues. Right? Why is there always some issues with my fraternity? There's always some ashy ass dude. And them damn Greek letters is all they have, Jamil. They don't have nothing else. They came in second place in a step show in 92. And you can't tell them shit. The last 5 physical altercations I've gotten into it with. And I'm not throwing my frat under the bus because everything that the founders founded it on, I'm with it, I believe it, and I'll be a Q forever. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about what I just said. I called Caleb Wilson's dad and offered my condolence because I'm a dad that also lost a son. You know what he said? You are the first member of your fraternity to call and offer your condolence. And then Bishop Walker called him right after me. I don't have to go along and get along, call me cat, put me on purple alert, call me whatever you want to call me. I'm comedian Ricky Smiley. I know who I am. I'm the grandson of Ernest and Maddie Smiley. See, I know who I am. I don't need no organization for validation. And I'm not throwing my frat under the bus because everything that the founders founded it on, I'm with it, I believe it, and I'll be a Q forever. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about what I just said. I called Caleb Wilson's dad and offered my condolence.
Y'all hear that? There ain't nothing nobody can do about it. All right, Ricky. So that's something I never wanted to do when I went to college. I did not want to pledge. I went into that pledging shit. Now I did go to the step shows, like I told you guys before. I did go to that. Those are fun. Hanging out on the college campus, going to all of those events from the frats, all the frat events. I enjoyed doing that, child. My aunt is Delta. My aunt is a Delta, and I got cousins that are alphas. So I was thrown right into the middle of that shit. I was enjoying it when they had all those events, and it would be lit. So, but I never wanted to pledge. I just want to go to school and get my shit and get out of there. I didn't give a fuck about all that. But shout out to Ricky for speaking out because it definitely needs to be spoken about. It should not be doing no hazing anyway. That's against the damn law. So not sure why people are still sneaking and doing that. Caleb Wilson did not have to lose his life like this by people out here just punching people in the chest. Like, why? Why? You have some of those guys that get branded. I know the Q dogs, they get branded with that hot thing on it. I be like, y'all, for the cause, really? I'm not that down for the cause. I'm sorry. Child, oh my God, it's a lot that they go through. Paddlings, I know about paddlings. I got cousins who are alphas who went through the paddlings. I was like, really? Just to be in a group? Yeah, no. It's unfortunate though. It is unfortunate, but I'm glad that Ricky Smiley is speaking out about this situation. If you have anybody that's going to college, that's going to pledge, definitely keep a close eye because you do have some of them that are still sneaking and doing some stuff that they're not supposed to be doing as a way of initiating them into said fraternity or sorority. All right, because they do crazy shit too. But yeah, this is unfortunate. I hate that young man lost his life because he was getting ready to start his life, graduating college. And oh my God, just it's sad. It's very, very sad. So let's move on. All right. One of my favorite artists, she's a Caucasian. She can sing down too. Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson found herself in a bad situation with her damn now ex-husband, child. I tell y'all, these ex-husbands are out here digging through these wallets of these women, okay? My God. So Kelly, shout out to City Boys. All right. Kelly Clarkson is ordered to pay her ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock, almost $200,000 a month in spousal support and child support, y'all. Damn. Baby, I will be mad. Every single month, like a bill, $200,000. Okay. Damn, Kelly. Y'all remember her? She's from American Idol. If y'all remember Kelly Clarkson, I don't know what to tell you, child. But she got some pipes on her. She can sing down. I love me some Kelly Clarkson. All right, let's get into it, child. Can y'all imagine paying somebody that? It said, Rail, we need a jam session. Say no more. Say no more. Before we get into this Kelly Clarkson, honey, let's go ahead and jam out right quick so we can get these damn likes up. All right. Let's do it. Hey. Turn it up. Turn it up. Hey. Come on, y'all. Hit the like. What we looking like on the lights, guys? Let me know right quick. Hey. Come up, guys. Hey. I'm loving it. Come on, hit the light. Right. 158. Come on, guys. I can do it. More lights. Keep tipping. Hey. Keep tipping. Hey. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Hey. Oh, hit the like button. Hit the like. Come on. Hit the like. Let's go. Hey. The light, hit the light. Everybody hit the light. It worked out. Hey, once. Light. Hey, got the light. Let's go. Where we at? We gotta crank it back up. Let me know, Maz. We can crank it back up. Hey, let's go. 270 watching. Let's go. 168. Let's go. Hey. 25. 125. Let's go. I know that's right. Let's go. Hit the like. 175, guys. Let's do 175. 175. 175. Let's go. Y'all great. Hey, happy birthday, Pepper. Pepper's love, happy birthday. Belated birthday. Hey, y'all 174. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, and happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let's go. Hey, happy birthday, Peppers. Happy birthday. Y'all give Peppers this happy birthday shout out. She got a birthday, yesterday? Happy belated birthday to you, ma'am. She is one of our very own. All right. She's a Caramelian. So y'all show her some love, show her some happy birthday love. Let's get back into our topic. Y'all like that jam session? Y'all woke. Everybody twerked out now. All right, let's get into the show, honey. Let me get back to work. Happy birthday, Peppers. Okay, so Kelly Clarkson, honey, was ordered to pay nearly $200,000 per month in spousal and child support to her ex-husband. Ooh, that had to hurt. Now, Brandon Blackstock, during their divorce proceedings, child, I know he's somewhere laughing like hell. Ooh, child, and I hope they might not have had a prenup either. Don't sound like it. $200,000 a month, child. Now, in July of 2021, a Los Angeles County judge mandated that Clarkson pay $150,000 per month in spousal support and an additional $45,601 per month in child support, totaling $195,601 monthly. Now, they said that this arrangement was temporary pending the finalization of their divorce settlement. Now, the divorce was finalized in March of 2022 as part of the settlement. Clarkson agreed to a one-time payment of over $1.3 million to Blackstock. It said that she also committed to paying $115,000 per month in spousal support until January of 2024 and continued the $45,601 monthly child support payment as well. So who got a child? If y'all guys share custody, why? I don't know, child. So additionally, Clarkson was awarded primary custody of their two children, River, honey, and Remington. Okay, River. While Blackstock retained visitation rights. So why he getting all this money if you got primary custody? Okay, so in a separate legal matter, Clarkson sued Blackstock and his management company, Starstruck Entertainment. He was Starstruck. That's how you got your damn money. Says that allegedly they acted as unlicensed talent agents. Says that in November of 2023, a ruling favored Clarkson, ordering Blackstock to repay, hallelujah, okay, $2.6 million for commissions earned unlawfully. See, that's how you do, girl. You got to pull a you on his ass. Okay. Yeah, I'm paying you all this damn money. Now I'm about to go up and sue your ass right on back. That's some shit I'll do. Okay, sue me and I sue you back. Okay, 2.6. Yes, all of that. So despite the challenges, Clarkson has expressed that she has no regrets. Me either, girl. I wouldn't regret that shit either. About the divorce, emphasizing her focus on personal growth and her children's well-being. Why would you want to take that amount of money from your children anyway, you dildo head? I'm sorry. Oh, you two don't get me for that. But anywho, I keep saying stop dating down. Stop dating down. You gotta date people on your level. That's why you gotta date people on your level. They'll be coming for your money because they got their own. Well, I don't know, because look at Offset. I feel like Offset really won't on Cardi's level either. But anywho, this is what these men are doing now. They snatching the kids. We talked about this the other day. They're snatching the kids and they asking for spousal support. Nigga, you an able-bodied human being. Get off your ass. And you got your own business. Starstruck Entertainment, even though y'all on the fraud sound like, nigga, go make your money back. Okay, why you trying to hold on to this girl money? She is an American Idol star, and you know she's been able to maneuver her way through the industry and make a little bag. And I ain't mad at that. I like Kelly Clarkson, but I don't like these moist ass niggas that come up and through here and be trying to break somebody because they don't want to be with him no more. That's all it is. He's mad because he can't have that lifestyle no more. That's her money. She earned it. She was Kelly Clarkson before she ever knew your ass, okay? And the simple fact that you gonna ask for child support too? No, if y'all are sharing custody of the kids, why you feel like you supposed to get, what was it? Let me scroll back up. Because this nigga tripping, $45,601 in monthly child support payments. Boy, bye. You know you spending on the next biatch that you running around here with. See, that's how niggas bangs get snatched out right there. Stuff like that. And I ain't trying to promote violence over here on my channel, but that's cheap. I have to miss a therapy session and snap off on your ass. That's I'll have to purposely miss a therapy session so I can fully snap off on your ass for some shit like that. That'll make you go crazy on somebody. $45,000 a month in child support, $115,000 a month in spousal support, and you know that nigga can get up and get a job. He gonna lay there because he know that check by the head. Girl. Oh, Lord, precious Lord, take my hand, honey. Take my hand before I swing it, Lord. All right, so let's move on. It's some sorry ass niggas. Oh, I would never, Lord. My husband would never. If we broke up, I don't see him coming at me for no damn child support spouse. I just don't see that shit. I just don't see it. That's why you got to date on your level. Stop dating these moist ass, sorry ass, funky ass niggas out here that ain't got shit. Okay, the nigga pulled up in a Honda Accord, and when he got married to you, he felt like you supposed to put him in a Bentley. As soon as you put his ass in a Bentley, he start feeling himself. That's what it be. The nigga want to wear Versace drawers and everything else. You've been wearing tighty whities all your life, and you want to marry me, and now you want Versace drawers. Nigga, bye. Go put them tighty whities on. Get the fuck out of here. Now, if anybody gonna wear Versace, it's me. I'm the one singing on stage. That's what Kelly should have told his ass. Nigga, are you singing on stage? Well, sit down. Okay. You got to do that at the end. Okay, that's how you close that shit. You tell a bitch off and a nigga. Okay. That's my shit. When you piss me off and I snap on you and read your ass down is that means catch that T bitch. That's what that means. Bobblehead on their ass. Oh, I'm so insubordinate. Child. Sometimes you gotta snap on a bitch. Sometimes you just do. Fuck that. I mean, therapy is good, but sometimes I'd be like, fuck therapy. I want to go off. Okay. Yeah, I sure do, honey. Satan, use me. Use me, Satan. Yeah, and I don't you let the devil use me, honey. Use me, Satan, because I'm about to snap on a bitch. Yes, I will. All right. And I will let him use me thoroughly to cuss your ass all the way out. Yes, I will, honey. You be in your feelings all fucking day messing with me. And I'm sitting home, not even giving a damn. I'll be done cussed you out and went on with my life. I ain't even thought about that shit no more. You over there, oh my God, I need therapy. Yes, the fuck you do. And you're going to need some more therapy. All right? And you're going to need some more. I'm going to cuss your ass out again. Okay? Clock it. All right. Moving on. Cam Newton, honey. Cam Newton says that it took something out of him, girl, when people said that he was creating broken homes. Well, you got several baby mamas, so you are creating broken homes. You are indeed doing that, okay? If you don't stay in the same house with your baby mama and your kids, you are. If you got babies over here and you leave, and you go over here and make more babies and you leave, and you go over here and make more babies and you leave, nigga, that's a broken home. That's what it is. If daddy ain't there when they wake up in the morning and sitting at the table when they eat breakfast, that's a broken home. Nick Cannon, you did it too. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. And we got to stop normalizing this mess because these men got millions. No, you still you still creating broken homes in the hood. You are. If you don't have any plans to make maybe lifetime decisions with this person or partner or wifing that person up. Really, to be honest with you, if y'all want to take it into biblical terms, having kids with a person is supposed to be procreation, supposed to be with a spouse, significant other, the person that you marry. That's what it says biblically. You're supposed to be married and then procreate. But you got a lot of niggas out here feel like, oh, I got millions. I'm just go and just have, like Nick Cannon have 467 kids and don't give a damn. And then he said, I can't see and spend time with all my kids. Of course not, nigga. You got a bunch. Let's not forget about your Hollywood schedule. It's impossible for you to be in their lives the way you need to. Same thing with you, Cam Newton. You the same way with your funny dressing self. You cannot. I don't trust a nigga anyway with a bow tie and Easter shorts and church shoes anyway. I don't trust that anyway. But you just out here just creating. And did I say creating? More kids. Like, nigga, put your schlong up and sit down. Oh, these poor kids. Think about the emotional abuse that these children go through. All right. Fathers should be there, especially if you got sons. If your sons are sitting on the toilet when they pee, nigga, it's your fault. Okay. If your sons are sitting down to pee, it's your fault. It takes a man. Now, women can potty train the kids, but it's just something a man should do. I mean, okay, I step back and I let my husband teach my son how, potty training him, like how to stand in front of the toilet, like how to hold that thing and stand up there and shake it when you get done. Like all of that. It takes a man for some things. Just like women is some things that only we can do. And I'm not saying that a man can't raise a child, but we got to stop this. Stop normalizing broken homes because of a person's tax bracket. Let's say it that way. It still don't make it right. It still don't make it right. Let's get into what he had to say, because now he want to play victim. Okay.
Took something out of me when people say I created broken homes. And I'm just trying to make my wrongs right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being a public figure and bleeding in public is tough.
Yeah.
Because you got to be strong.
Yeah.
I have this saying, where the lions go to lay, where the eagles go to cry, where the warriors go to weep. It's tough. But for me, and I see my seeds and things that I work for the reasoning to give them a better life. And when it was identified, I was like, yo, I never thought about it like that. And they so innocent. They didn't ask for this.
Right.
And I would always say, I know right from wrong. I just don't always do right.
Yeah.
Raised in the church, they preachers' kids, they the worst one. I knew that. It took something out of me when.
Then the one you sitting there talking to got broken homes out there too, with his legs crossed like a bitch. Jamal, that would be you. Okay, yeah, you got multiple kids. Okay, some of them in your congregation. Let me tell you business. Okay, Jamal. Yes, you are indeed a mutt. Okay, he said, take your time. What's the rush? Ooh, yes, honey, you are a mutt. 2 mutts sitting on my screen right now. Yes, you are a mutt, sir. 2 mutts on my screen. Jamal, you a mutt. You are. You passed dog status now, sir. You are a mutt with no collar. You just out here roaming, bitch, okay? You out here like this. You roaming, nigga. You roaming. 2 months roaming. How you gonna give him advice, Jamal, when you are knocking up your congregation? Like, I ain't even want to go in on you. This wasn't even about you, okay? How you sitting up here like you the therapist about that? He waiting to jump in to give him advice, nigga, when you got kids just sitting out. Kids sitting out here, okay? You got a baby mama in Texas, Jamal, nigga, that she is taking you to court right now. Ret, R-E-T, now, nigga, because you ain't paid child support. Look at how the Lord be working. Nigga sitting up here with his legs crossed like he ain't got no outside kids. Nigga, you and let's not forget you, Cam Newton, because this really is about you. This really is about you. Sir, you have like 4 or 5 baby mamas? If that ain't a broken home, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And you talking about how you grew up, you should know better. You should know better. If you grew up that way, knowing that, biblical, I know about God. It ain't got nothing to do about you knowing about God. It's more so about morals. It's more so about morals. It's also about respecting the Black queen, that you would not put her in a situation to where she got to raise that child on her own. Now, money is great. Thank you for paying child support if you do. But you have a lot of these guys that set up like Nick Cannon to where he don't even pay child support for any of his children. Did y'all know that? He gives it's like a stipend that he give these women, okay? Because he said it's some type of agreement that they signed that they would not pay child support, that he would not make them, or that he would not pay child support. They would not make him pay child support, that he would give them a certain stipend a month. Okay, and let him know what the kids need. Fuck that. Nigga, I'm not blowing up your phone when I run out of Pampers, when I need shoes. I'm not doing that. That's what child support is for, so I ain't got to bother you. And that's how they get out of this bit. And the same mess with Cam Newton. Cam, you got all these fucking kids, but then you want to sit up in an interview talking about it bothers you to bleed in public because of people looking at you in that way. It is what it's the way they're looking at you is what it is. You know, niggas talking about doves crying and all, turn into Prince and everything in your interview. Yeah, when doves cry, yeah, nigga, your kids crying. Can you hear them? Oh, my bad. They're in another household. Eagles are crying and doves are crying. Nigga, shut up. Your kids are crying because they don't see your ass. You sit on a podcast with another deadbeat ass daddy trying to right your wrongs. Shut up. Take your bow tie off, nigga, and go see your kids. Take them scuffed up gators off and go see your fucking kids. Them Easter shorts. Go take them shits off and go see your kids. Pick up your kids. Do they even remember you? Do they know you? When you walk in, do they be like, Mommy, who that? Do they hit you in the head with a rock like old boy off Color Purple? That ain't none of my daddy. Do you get that? You might. Y'all remember that on Color Purple? When Celeb took her ass over there, thought she was about to regulate that household. Okay. And that little side baby said, bitch, you ain't none of my man. Mm-mm. Tore that head up with that rock too, didn't he? Maybe that's what some of these deadbeat ass fathers need. A good rock side of the head. So y'all can wake up like, damn. Jamal, you have broken homes, and so do you, Cam. All right, seriously. Y'all need to fix that. Fix that, because women, we do not deserve that. I say we, because I'm speaking in terms of every woman that's under the sound of my voice. We don't deserve that. And women pick better men when you choose to procreate outside of the biblical terms. And I ain't judging no one, because sometimes things happen. Sometimes you get with a person and you think, oh my God, he's the one. And then you get pregnant when you having that good. Right? You know, and you let that nigga throw your leg over the headboard. You're like, oh my God, it's my husband. Oh, the Lord sent you. And the next thing you know, that's when the niggas start acting crazy. Y'all know when kids come, that's when the crazy come too. The kids come and the crazy come out in that person. For real. You be like, who is this person? Oh my God, whatever happened to, we're going to get married with the picket fence and all that. And the next thing you know, the nigga is just crazy. He on to the next one. Then got you pregnant. You got 2, 3 running around and he out the door. Get ready to make some more kids. Sorry ass like Neo did Moneta. And that shit will forever be in the back of my mind. How you going to up and tell me you got 2 kids? You want me to get my tubes tied because you don't want to have no more kids. But nigga, you done had a plethora. That mean a lot. A boatload, nigga, of kids since then. You got guys that will up and trick you like that and steady creating broken homes. And it's becoming normalized in society for this to happen. And these men think that they're doing something because they shoot a little money over there when it's not all about money. Kids need emotional support just as much as the money. Okay, you feel like you're giving them a better life because you're giving the mama $1 million. No. Go pick up your kids and instill something in them. Some positivity. Teach them how to be a man. Well, I don't know about you, Cam, the way you dress. I don't want your kids dressing like you and having your mannerisms because you do get moist. Okay, we got enough moist little boys running around here. Yeah. You know, when doves and eagles cry. That's him in the interview. With your legs crossed like a woman. When doves and eagles cry. Nigga, you need to cry. Okay? Let's move on, child. I ain't got no more for him. All right, so this woman here needs to be in the jail where she is. This lady here need to be under the jail. Because, baby, listen, had she did this to one of my kids or my child, I'm talking about one of my kids, like I got a whole boatload of kids. Had she done this to my child, it would have been a whole problem. Let's get into it. A Maryland woman is arrested for allegedly hitting a boy who called her Miss Piggy mid-flight. Said the witnesses say that she slammed his head into the window. Lord. See, the Lord know who to let stuff like this happen to. Because had that been my child, okay, go ahead and cut the news on, bitch, because I'm on there. All right, yeah. I'm breaking news. It's going to be breaking news with my ass on there. I'm like, is that Caramel on the news? What the hell she do? Snapped off on the bitch, per usual. Yes, let's get into this, honey, because child. Ooh.
Christy Lee Crampton was set to be back home from her family's Disney World vacation. Instead, she made her first appearance in front of a Seminole County judge Tuesday, charged with felony child abuse. Allegiant Flight 2885 to Hagerstown, Maryland was set to take off from Orlando Sanford International Airport just before 2 p.m. Monday. But according to this arrest report, Crampton and witnesses on the plane tell police the child called Crampton fat and Miss Piggy, telling her she couldn't fit in the airplane seat. That's when witnesses say Crampton began hitting the child with her fist and then hit him on the head with a water bottle. Then the report says she slammed the child's head into the airplane window. The child used his arms to cover his head. Airport police haven't said how old the child is, but Crampton told police the child was very rude and disrespectful during their trip to Disney, and that after the child called her fat, she took his phone away. She claims he then pushed her arm off the armrest twice, and that's when she began smacking him. But police and witnesses say she went beyond typical disciplinary actions. One witness saying the woman was not correcting the child, she was abusing him. Christy Lee Crampton was set to be back home from her family's Disney World vacation.
Well. You do look like you had quite, one too many burritos. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying to fat shame nobody. But the kids will tell the truth. Whatever they see, baby, they will let you know. These kids out here, baby, they do not have any filters. If you out here a little chunky than most, They be like, oh, you kind of fat. You know, kids are real raw like that. Okay. So for you to put your hands on a child and do all of that, ma'am, slamming the head, like you got some anger issues to do that to a child. Now, I know some of these kids can be very disrespectful and they will call your ass out. They will, but you got to understand that's still a child. And you cannot put your hands on said child because they will get your ass. They will get your ass like they did. Apparently being at the happy place, which is Disney World, did not solve that issue because that child was on demon time, obviously. These kids are fucking crazy. All right, so let's read it to what it said, child, because, baby, now you in court. Where was the parents when this was happening? Because, first of all, as soon as you snatched the phone, the parents should have been like, bitch, what? Give it back. That's me. It's like a button go off, okay? You say something wrong to mine, and I'm like, excuse me? It's like I appear. It's like I appear, okay? And that's how mama's supposed to be on hers. You shouldn't all that slamming the head into the window. How did all of that occur? How did all of that occur? Where was the parents' child when this whole situation occurred? See, when the child said, you fat, okay? You burrito eating bitch, you fat. When the child said that, the parents should have been looking like, okay, Johnny, you're doing a little bit too much now. Let's bring it on down. Okay. But since their parent probably ain't said shit and allowed it to occur, because you know, kids, child will go back and forth with you sometimes. And I'm pretty sure this woman said something to the child too. I won't there. But I'm just saying, you know, hypothetically, in my mind, that's kind of how it went. And then she got mad when they said, and that's why your ass eat burritos every breakfast, you know, or for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's why your ass is wide like that. And that's why you using my armrest. And this supposed to be my armrest, you fat ass bitch. You should have stayed your ass home. Because at the end of the day, you the one's gonna be the reason why this fucking plane crashed, because your ass can't stop eating fucking burritos. Child probably said that, and it set her ass off because she knows she be eating a lot of fucking burritos. But let's get into this. I said that what was supposed to be a smooth flight home, okay, from a Disney vacation turned messy when a Maryland woman allegedly put hands on a boy who clowned her mid-air. Child, see, none of this shit need to be going on when I'm flying, because I'm already praying that I make it to my damn destination anyway with all these fucking planes going down. So ain't gonna be no fighting and none of that shit going on. I need everybody to sit down because you messing up my prayer. I'm praying all the way there. I ain't taking no naps. Hell no, because I got some flights coming up. I'm not taking no naps. I don't give a hot damn. I'm woke. I'm like this the entire flight. Hell no. So according to the New York Post, police say 46-year-old Christian Crampton child, Crampton, all right, snapped just before takeoff, child, after the boy told her that she was too fat to sit in her seat, child. Said that's when things got crazy. Now, Crampton allegedly punched him. See, where was the mama at the punch? Mama, you should have appeared at the punch. Said that hit him with the water bottle and slammed his head into the window as he tried to block the blow. See, mama should have been on your ass by the time you, what they say you did first, you punched him. See, mama supposed to be there when you punched him. See, mama, me, I'd have been there as soon as you swung back like this. You wouldn't even landed no punch. As soon as I saw this shit here, Caramel would have been on your ass. Do you hear me? Had that been my child, but I don't know, child. That might have been a white mama. Johnny, no. Okay. So she said that she told police that the boy had been very rude and disrespectful during the whole trip after he called her fat again on the plane. So she said that she took his phone. Oh, yeah, child. Said that when he pushed her arm off the armrest twice, she says that she started smacking him. So why not ask the flight attendant to move you to another seat if you were that angry and or irritated by said child? I'm like, can y'all move me somewhere else? Because this little bastard right here, not bastard child, let me tell you back. I'm sorry, Lord. This little thing right here, this little evil imp, okay, go make me snap off on a bitch, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be, you know, barred from flying no more. So can y'all move me somewhere else? Because I feel Satan get ready to use me. That's what I told her. I feel like Satan is getting ready to use me. I need y'all to move me right quick. All right. Yeah, right here. Says, but one passenger wasn't buying it, telling officers that the woman was not correcting the child, that she was abusing him, child. Says that the pilot called for backup, and Crampton was arrested at the gate after the plane circled back and landed in Sanford, Florida. Says that she was charged with felony child abuse, released on a $10,000 bond in order to stay away from the child. It says that their relationship hasn't been confirmed and the family isn't speaking. Says that the case is still unfolding. Child. They're asking here, how would you handle if it was somebody's kid that got smart with you mid-flight? Anybody in the chat, would y'all have snapped off like that? Had that happen on a flight? Somebody, I mean, damn, y'all. Ignoring could have saved you $10,000, okay? And I know it's easier said than done, but the right thing to do probably would have been to ask your flight attendant to move you somewhere else because you're having a situation with this child and you don't want to snap on their ass and be barred from flying for the rest of your life over this little motherfucker right here, okay? Because these kids are bad as fuck sometimes. But yes, child, you are in a lot of trouble over that situation. Let's move on. Child. These kids will do it to you, though. These kids will do it. Now your buffet eating ass is in jail. Where you belong, girl. All right, let's move on. Child. These damn kids. All right, so a parent sues a funeral home, you guys, for $20 million after their infant son remains were allegedly found uncremated. This is like the third story I've seen where these damn funeral homes are supposed to be cremating people and they just put them back there in a room and ain't shit been done. Like, what's going on? Why are these funeral homes getting so damn lazy to where they're not cremating people when they're supposed to? This is crazy. Now, it says that a couple, let's go ahead and play it first. Let's play it first so y'all can hear it.
We're back now with a Fox 5 exclusive, a nightmare phone call for a father. His deceased son's body found decaying in a funeral home instead of being cremated like he was told.
And now those parents who still do not have their son's remains are the latest to file a lawsuit against that business. Our chief legal correspondent, Katie Barlow, has been following this story. Katie, what's the latest now?
Well, Chris Parham and LaQuanda Brown were still mourning the loss of their son, Koisir, who died at just 2 months old, when Chris got a call from Maryland State Police. The officer told him he had been the victim of a crime, that they found the body of his son decomposing at Heaven Bound Crematorium in White Plains, Maryland, still in the clothes from his funeral with a teddy bear by his side. This despite the funeral home delivering to them a set of ashes. And to this day, they still don't have the remains of their son.
Well, I feel like with any parent, you just can't get enough of kissing them and hugging them. You know, I feel like those moments go a long way. When you just think about, you just always expect that I'm going to get a chance to kiss them again tomorrow.
Koisir was just starting to engage with his parents when he passed away, according to LaQuanda. She says it was shocking to find out his body was still in the crematorium. A visceral reaction after the body she worked so hard to grow and deliver was not returned to her the way she was promised. Heaven Bound Crematorium has been mired in accusations of misconduct since 2017, when the Maryland Death Services Oversight Board found evidence that it was not properly storing human remains. They were shut down in January after state investigators found human bodies in cardboard boxes stacked on top of one another, with arms and legs hanging out of body bags, along with bodily fluids and blood leaking onto the floor. Governor Wes Moore opened an investigation into the state's oversight board after Heaven Bound was allowed to continue to operate despite those numerous red flags. LaQuanda and Chris had no idea Heaven Bound would handle their son's ashes when Stewart Funeral Home in D.C. assured them that they would be taken care of and treated like family. Now they feel lied to and desperate for answers about their son's remains.
We're back now with a Fox.
You need to change that name to Hellbound. Ain't nothing Hellbound about that. But let's continue. Child says that a couple from D.C. child has filed a $20 million lawsuit against a funeral home in White Plains, Maryland, after discovering that their infant son body was not cremated as promised. Now, Chris and LaQuanda, honey, were mourning the loss of their 2-month-old son when they received a call from the police informing them that their son's body was found decaying at a crematorium's child, still dressed in his funeral clothes, despite the funeral home having provided them with a set of ashes. So where the fuck the ashes come from? Y'all just went back there and burnt some wood and put it in an ore and sent it to him? Where you get the ashes from if the baby's still at the damn thing? Still at the crematorium. This is and then you got the nerve to name it Heaven Bound Crematorium. Really? Now, several other bodies, as they were saying, were back there in boxes stacked up. Okay. like some damn clothes or something with arms and shit hanging out. That's just not, this is some nigga shit. This is what I'm talking about. You can't spend your money with everybody. That's why you got to do your homework on places, child. You got to look at reviews and stuff like that. Go up in there and walk up and through that bitch. Be like, let me see what's going on up in here, okay? And if you're not storing these bodies properly, I'm thinking that the smell got to be crazy up in there too. Okay, you just throwing a child in a box and just stacking it up on top of the next person. I'm pretty sure there were some reviews about this place prior. That's why you say you got to do reviews, child, to find out where you spending your money. And cremating somebody is not cheap. Cremating somebody is not cheap. So you got to think about it. These people are spending their hard-earned. Now they about to get it. They about to get their lick back, baby, because they suing for $20 million. I would sue their asses too. Yes, I would. And anybody else that have a family member there or a loved one need to sue their asses as well, because that is where the fuck you get the ashes from. Now it's giving fraud on top of that. Okay. Yes, honey, I'm going to sue for fraud. I'm going to sue for mental anguish and everything else I can damn sue for that. Because think about how much the mother is already going through it for losing her child. That's got to be a lot. When a mother carries a child and they lose said child, that's a lot. They've already gone through emotional stress and pain from losing the child. And then to hear that something like this happened and you done gave them some ashes and she's finally started to get into accepting the fact that her baby is gone and she's holding on to these ashes for dear life, and that ain't even her baby. You probably burned a fucking dog in the backyard and then put the damn ashes of the damn dog in an urn and gave it to the mama. I can see them doing some stupid shit like that. If you put a human in a box and just stack them up like dominoes back there in the damn crematorium. Oh my God. They need every dime they suing for and more. Yes, they do. And that place needs to be shut the hell down. They don't need to be cremating dogs up in there. That's a hot damn mess. All right, let's move on. If any of you guys have your kids going to the Job Corps, might be some bad news, honey. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, child. Because the Job Corps got some mess going on up over there. Let's get into it, child. So as y'all can see, honey, Job Corps closes nationwide, leaving staff and students worried for the future. And y'all know a lot of people say, "Where you going, girl? You going to get a job? You going to the military? You going to Job Corps? What you doing?" A lot of people say, "Hey, I'm going to Job Corps." All right, let's get into it, honey. It says the Job Corps, a long-standing federal program that has helped millions of young people gain job training and education and career skills, has officially closed its doors nationwide. Now, for decades, Job Corps has served as a lifeline for youth ages 16 to 24, especially those from underserved communities, offering free vocational training, housing, and GED programs. Now, the sudden shutdown has sparked deep concern among students, staff, and families alike. Y'all see that? That's sad, honey. That's sad, taking the Job Corps away. All right, let's get into this.
Lug garbage bags full of their belongings, some into their parents' trunks, and others, well, they didn't have anywhere to go.
The staff, they had us go to the wreck at about 1:30, and they broke the news to us, and they had us go to the dorms, pack our stuff.
The staff on site would not say a word to us, but sources tell us it was shut down after recent cuts at the Department of Labor, which oversees the program.
I didn't want him to be a statistic, so I wanted him to be focused and get his education.
16-year-old Carlton Davis lived here, and his mom recently lost their house, and there's more.
I have breast cancer surgery next week, so now I'm debating.
A sad scene Friday afternoon doesn't
have breast cancer surgery next week, so now I'm debating having my surgery canceled so I can make sure my son is okay.
I'm livid. I am livid. I cannot believe this.
Community activist Pastor Mo trying to help out here after getting calls from frantic mothers. He's worried about the short and long-term solutions for these kids.
The ones who are trying to get it right. This is why I'm so pissed off. These are not kids are in a youth home who got caught in a crime. These are kids who trying to avoid getting caught in a crime.
Right.
I have breast cancer surgery next.
For this mother to have to cancel her breast cancer surgery, something that's going to definitely save her life, to focus on the well-being of her son, that's a dedicated mama. Let me just say that. And it's sad that she would have to do that. This program is being taken away because of Trump making stupid ass decisions. His ass need to get out of office. I'm sorry. And impeachment needs to definitely be in place. This is sad. The kids are supposed to be our future, but where do they go when they don't have the necessary things that they need in order to get to the next level? Job training, education, career skills, they need that. These are not kids that's on the corner, standing out on the corner, pushing weight, committing crimes, breaking in people's houses. These are kids that are really trying to do something with their life. So then where do you send them? If you're not sending them to school, you're sending them back to the fucking streets. These same kids who had hope, who had, a wing and a prayer, honey, of going in there and doing something with their lives. These are going to be the same kids who are going to be now disappointed. Disappointment then makes these kids be like, fuck it, I tried to do the right thing. Now I'm just going to go out here and do what I know. I'm about to go back to the street. You sending them back to the streets. The Job Corps has been around for as long as I can remember. Job Corps has been around for as long as I can remember. A lot of people have come through Job Corps, have great jobs now, great futures lined up. But it's sad that this mother is sitting here having to give up her surgery for breast cancer in order to make sure she has enough funds for her child. This is so sad. And I feel like the preacher was ready to cuss when I'm pissed. If the camera on there, he probably would have said, I'm fucking pissed. Because that'll bring it out of you. This is so sad. This is so sad, y'all. Oh my God. Prayers, honey. Prayers for anybody who have kids that's in the Job Corps, that you wanted to see in the Job Corps. Okay. If you had a future of trying to go to Job Corps, this is so sad. This is so sad. We're leaving the kids the way Trump is going now with laying off and firing billions of people are losing their jobs. It's sad. You're not leaving them with any type of future or any type of, you ask the kids now, what do they want to do? They don't know. You're killing their future. You're stifling their future to where they really not going to have any goals or aspirations to do anything, because what are they going to do? You get a job, you're trying to go to the next level, you're trying to go to college. Now they're taking away, they got to pay back the student loans now. We heard about that. It's like Trump is just really, it's like you're, what's the word I'm looking for? You're disheartening the kids to where they don't want to do shit. Okay. Think about the strain that a child has on them when they're trying to go to college. College is expensive. I went to college. That shit is, you from hand to mouth. You think about it, eating oodles and noodles shit, trying to get there, trying to get past from point A to point damn B to C and further on. Like, why would you make them have to pay back? And Biden was trying to put in place to where these kids would not have to pay the student loan forgiveness program. And then Trump come in, no, you got to pay it back. And on this day, we're getting ready to start garnishing. Wait, garnishing what? College kids ain't got no fucking money unless they came from a silver spoon household. They ain't got no money. So what are you garnishing? Child, Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are the future. I don't know no more. Let's get into this next topic, child. I gotta hold on, guys. Let me cut the music on right quick. I need to go downstairs right quick. Right quick. All right. I'll be right back. Hey, all right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Let's move on, child. Child. Prayers. Let's get into this next topic. Y'all gonna be like, ooh, oh my God. Child, if y'all are out here still on the PPP loan bullshit, they are coming to get y'all. And this pastor, honey, he should have known better. The Lord should have told you. See, if you had a direct connect with the Lord, he would have told you these damn charges were coming, but obviously not. Okay. Now, a Raleigh, North Carolina pastor pleads guilty, you guys, to $400,000 COVID and PPP loan fraud, child. They getting them one by one. Now, you ain't have enough money in the collection plate. Because that look like, your little background look like y'all got a nice little church over there. So you obviously, and church is supposed to be like tax-free, right? So y'all got a lot of money coming up through there. You ain't paying no taxes up over there. Because church now is like a little business. I need to get me a church. I don't know. But let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. So a pastor, y'all, from Raleigh, North Carolina, has admitted to committing fraud involving $400,000 in COVID-19 relief funds. Now, according to federal authorities, 45-year-old Mitchell Summerfield, who led the Word of God Fellowship Church, honey, on Rock Quarry Road and owns several businesses, okay, including Winning Ways, KHS Investments, and Vision and Destiny. Child, you ain't have no vision and your destiny is jail. Worked with others to file fraudulent applications for government loans. How you a pastor doing that? See, this why Bedside Baptist, honey, that's why I stay there, because pastors like this. Now, it said that between July 2020 and July 2021, he submitted false paperwork to obtain funds from the Paycheck Protection Program, which is the PPP, okay, and economic injury disaster loans. Now, investigators revealed that Summerfield used fake tax documents and fabricated income details to secure the loan, which he then spent on personal expenses rather than legitimate business needs. That's how they catch you, because you got to give an account to what you spending on. Now, check this out. They said this week he pled guilty to conspiracy to commit bank and wire fraud. 10 years and above. Says that he now faces up to 30 years in prison, you guys, a $1 million fine, 5 years of supervised release, and must repay the stolen funds back. It says that the Internal Revenue Service Criminal Investigation Unit led the investigation, and Special Assistant U.S. Attorney Lisa K. LaBreach handled the prosecution, child. It says the U.S. District Judge Terrence Boyle officially accepted Somerville's guilty plea. What was he thinking? You had several businesses outside of the church, which I'm sure you was getting a check from the church, because pastors get paid. Yes, they do. Being greedy. Okay, that's what it is. Being greedy. And how you thought that the government wasn't gonna find this out? It's called audits. I know I do audits on my job. Okay, that's where they dig through your shit and find any discrepancies that shouldn't be there. That's what they do. So how you thought you could get away with this? I don't know. And you had, what, 3 businesses sound like? Okay. If you count your church, that's 4. That's a hot damn mess. These pastors be doing the damn most out here. And anybody else that's out here on the PPP loan bullshit, if you did one, they coming for you. Just because they ain't tapped on your door yet, don't mean that you got away. Just know that. So if you took out a PPP loan and your paperwork wrong right, and you know, kind of finesse the numbers a little bit and you put some shit in there that won't true, yeah, when you signed at the bottom of that little application down there, okay, where you apply for that money, and because that's you signing off saying everything that that's, you know, filled out on here that I gave y'all on this little application is correct. If you did that and that information was not correct, they coming for your ass. And you see, that's 30 years, honey. They don't give a damn. And you got to pay that shit back. You see, we got $1 million fine. He got to pay back 5 years of supervised release. 30 years. Child. Oof. That's your ass, literally. Let's move on, child. I don't feel bad for you at all. I don't feel bad for you at all. Y'all put it in what y'all think about that. I hope nobody in my chat ain't did no PPP loan bullshit. Okay, I don't want to be like, where's so-and-so? Oh, feds done came and got you, honey. Because let me tell you now, they be watching this shit. When they go through and look at them go through those audits, they be like, hold up, this don't look right. And they get to digging through your shit, then you say, child, yeah, I do audits at my job. I know exactly what that shit is about. And baby, when I tell you, the thorough,ization, I know that's not a word, the thorough,ization of it all, you be like, oh my God, what is this? All right, so, yay, honey, Kanye, honey, Kanye as was that President George Bush called him that. when Kanye said George Bush don't care about black people. George Bush got his ass up there and said Kanye West. I was like, who was that? Who is that? Kanye. All right, so yay, honey. Kanye West says that he keeps dreaming of apologizing to Jay-Z after previously bashing him and his kids. Now, y'all know Kanye did like a little video where he was saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z's kids were the retardation child. I think I said it that way. I was like, how do you get up there and say that? You and Jay supposed to be cool, but he's mad at Jay-Z because Jay-Z won't talk to the Kardashians and let him see his kids. Well, that don't got nothing to do with him. Like, this nigga don't work for social services. This is Jay-Z. So you mad at the wrong person, yeah. Maybe if you want out here acting so damn crazy, walking around making your wife, be naked in public, and that's why Kim won't let her kids come over there, because your wife won't put no fucking clothes on. I wouldn't let my kids come over there either. I wouldn't let my kids come over there either. She answered the door with nipples and ass out. No, I would not. I will not. Kanye then put out there that his daughter was dyslexic and couldn't read. Like, why would you do that? It's like he don't have a filter. I keep saying, ever since his mom passed away, Kanye just batshit crazy. Now his wife, Bianca Censori, tried to 5150 his ass, and he was like, hell no, I won't go. Nigga, I want to be crazy outside, not inside. But apparently he says he's been dreaming of apologizing to Jay-Z for the egregious things that he had to say. Now, you fucked up out here when you say some stuff that you shouldn't have said to somebody, and rather you going up and apologizing to them, you say you dreamed about that shit. Well, I dreamed about apologizing to you, but bitch, I ain't gonna apologize. That's what it's giving. Okay. Said that Ye is back in the headlines for rehashing his tension with Jay-Z. Said that this time he says remorse is creeping into his dreams. Can it creep out of your mouth though? Damn. It says that all my dreams have been about apologizing to Jay-Z. That's got to be torment. Said that according to what he tweeted, all right, said that reflecting on controversial past comments, it says that however, it appears that the producer quickly deleted the messages after it went viral. So he was almost to that point where he was about to vocalize that apology, then he deleted that shit because it was starting to come real. He said, apology, you better stay in my dreams, bitch. Because what I won't be doing is going on a platform and apologizing to Jay-Z when he won't let me see my damn kids. Like, he's blaming everybody for his own downfall and F-ups. Said that earlier this year, he shocked fans when with an offensive post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids, saying that they are of the retardation. Having retarded children is a choice. That's what he said about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, I've been looking at little videos, a little Rumi child up there on stage with Beyonce. When I tell you Rumi is taking over the show, Rumi is taking over the damn show. Now, when they did like a little timeline from where they first let her on the show, baby, Rumi was like this, okay? Not picking nobody kids. I'm saying Rumi was like this, and Beyonce was like, oh my God, we got to do something, because Beyonce be trying to sing. She reaching up there and popped in the mouth and all kind of stuff. Rumors all over the damn place. But now, baby, she done been up there about a good 5, 6, 7, 8 shows. I think they might have gave her some damn Paxil or something. I don't know. They gave her some medicine, but she done calmed it down a lot, because baby, she was up there on this shit here. And she was singing the words to the song, okay? I was like, okay. And connecting with the audience and doing all this shit here. And, she took her hat and threw it up. And I was like, look at Rumi. But yeah, so Kanye, you didn't have to put that out there. All right. If you're their friends, been around Beyonce and their kids, you didn't have to go out there and publicly say that about them. Because, Beyonce loved her kids. She was crying on stage the other day. She probably thought about what you said about her kids. Now, y'all know they said her son, all right, name is Sir. I think they said that he's nonverbal. Prayers to them for that, but she does have twins. So Rumi and Sir are twins. Rumi actually is on tour with Beyonce and Blue Ivy child. Blue Ivy, she also be helping out with little Rumi child, because Rumi be doing the damn most on stage. But said that though Ye offered an half apology, tweeting, he said, I'm sorry, Jay-Z. He quickly backtracked with the moral shade, adding, do Beyonce ever let Jay get some ussy child? Oh, Lord. Says that I mean like at least a couple times. Why you care? Why you care what they do in the bedroom, though? Lord. Why are you clocking the camel like this? Ye, why are you clocking the damn camel like this? That's a camel on my screen with dreads. Jay-Z is a camel with dreads. We know this, okay? It's him coming. Jay-Z going. All right, so later, child, DJ Academic's platform says that Ye blamed Jay-Z and Beyonce for not supporting him during family struggles, like I just told y'all, accusing them of prioritizing other things ahead of their friendship. So he's mad because Jay and B didn't stop their billion-dollar businesses, and Beyonce didn't stop her tour to go there and tell the Kardashians to let him see his damn kid. That's what he mad for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you cannot tell a camel what to do no more than you can tell a crazy person what to do. And Kanye, if you want to keep suppressing these apologies in your dreams and not going to Jay-Z and Beyonce and apologizing them for the effed up stuff you said about their kids, then I don't know what to say about you. All right. This is why the Kardashians will not let you see your kids, because you are fucking crazy out here. You are unpredictable out here. Your wife done left your ass and will not come back. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I wouldn't come back either, because the things that you're doing, Kanye, you take no accountability and you always like to blame other people. But we're starting to see more and more that maybe you do need to be 5150. Okay. You need to be 51, 52, 5250, 5150, whatever 50 that they can get your ass in there. If they need to call 50 Cent to 5150 your ass, you need to be in there. I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, Kanye, you keep crashing out and it's not a good look. It's really not a good look. I really wish you would get back to the music, because that's where we really loved you the most. But when you get out here and start calling kids the retardation and all that shit, that's too much. It's too much, like for real. I hope Jay-Z bites your ass, because camels bite too. I really hope he bites you. Camels bite, and they bite hard. I ain't never been bit by a camel, but he look like he'll bite your ass hard. He really do. All right, he like he'll clamp down on your ass and just really tear your damn meat off. But go ahead and bite him, Jay-Z. Bite his ass and bring him back to reality. All right, moving on. That might stop him from being so damn crazy if he bite him one good damn time. All right, let's get into Tyler Perry with all this damn Beijing sprayed on him, because he is getting sued, child. They suing Tyler Perry and Madea. They be like, bitch, we gonna sue you and all your aliases out here. Yes, we will. All right, so Tyler Perry, child, is being sued over said that She the People name. Said the activist says Netflix show copied her movement. So, ooh, child, how you copy the movement? Y'all know Tyler Perry, all his damn movies be the same. So maybe you copy Tyler Perry, because you know all his movies be about women with heartbreak and shit. So if you had made a movie about that, Tyler Perry might need a countersuit, because that's all he damn right about anyway. But he's up here, child, with all this damn Beijing sprayed on, looking like Carlos King. Let's get on into this bullshit. Says so Tyler Perry, honey, is sued over She the People name. Activist says Netflix show copied her movement. Said the Tyler Perry and Netflix are facing legal heat over Perry's latest series, She the People, after political strategist Amy Allison filed a lawsuit claiming the show violates the intellectual property of her nonprofit by the same name. Mm-hmm. Now, it says that Allison, who founded the She the People organization in 2018 to amplify the political voices of Black and other women of color, is suing Tyler Perry, Netflix, Television, LLC, Madea, and actress Terry Vaughn. Damn, how'd she get it? It says that the suit claims that Vaughn, who once collaborated with Allison on a docuseries based on the nonprofit's mission, later worked on Perry's series, which allegedly borrows from that concept. Ooh, child. Now, the series echoes many of the same themes regarding Black women's experience in politics that Miss Allison addresses through her activism under the She the People mark. Now, albeit in a slightly different format, the complaint says that with a lighthearted and comedic touch, the series trailer shows the newly elected lieutenant governor confronting a number of issues likely to resonate with women of color. Now, though Perry did file for a trademark on the show's name, the request was denied due to the likelihood of confusion with Allison's brand. Ooh, so they might have something here. If he tried to trademark it and then not allowing him, it could be that she already had it out first, because you can't double trademark out this bitch. Okay, yeah. So it says that Allison hasn't commented directly on the show, but shared an Instagram reel stating that this world is full of people who wish they had good ideas. So put your paperwork in place and prepare to protect the soul of what you build. I know that's right, honey. Get your coin. So Tyler might have to come up off some money. He got it. He's a billionaire. All right. He out here paying for funerals. He paid for Angie Stone's funeral and got up there and told everybody. I don't think you should have told that though. feel like if you do a good deed for somebody, I don't feel like you need to announce it. Okay. I'm all for doing things behind the scenes. If you do something good for somebody, just do it. Yes, and I pay you. I'm out here paying for funerals and I pay for Angie Stone's. I was like, you didn't have to tell that. But go off. But he, in terms of Tyler Perry, I do like him because he always do help the black people. So for that, he will always be near and dear until he do some shit that he shouldn't do, like spray too much Beijing on his head, like we see on the screen. But he is always for the people, helping the people. But in this situation, Tyler, you might be losing it because if you try to hurry up and go trademark this situation and they told you hell no, it's probably because it was already trademarked or the paperwork was already in place before you ran up through there. All right, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna keep my ears to the streets on this because I ain't really heard of nobody suing Tyler Perry. Okay, and it sounds like this woman might get a bag off of you. But let's continue. All right, so let's get into this freak right here. Let's get into this freak. This 70, 80-year-old freak. Just to see you again. Y'all know he got too much bravado in his voice, child. Old Smokey out here. Old Smokey out here is back in the news, child. Y'all know he's being sued for $50 million by his workers, child. Yes, he is. I would go anywhere. Yeah, you going somewhere, straight to court. Probably jail, too. ain't that what his song said? I would do anything. Yeah, you did some things. That's why your ass is being sued. Yes, honey. Said do the dance rail. Do I need to show it? All right, so Smokey Robinson is faced a sexual assault allegation, you guys, back in 2015. Now, this might be a good one-up for his workers who are actually suing him for $50 million for sexual assault. So if he already had this previously in his record, that might be a good look for them on this $50 million, okay? Because if you did the shit back there, you probably did it over here. Yeah, you know, because you know how you be gyrating and whatnot on stage. Okay. That's him, child. I be like, why did you pop locking and dropping it at 80? Like, why is you grinding like that? Now I got to show the damn video. Hold on. Now we got to show it. We need a visual. Hold on. We need a visual. We need a visual. We got to have a visual, Lord. Hold on. Hold on. Let's stop sharing. Let's stop sharing, child. Because, hold on. Now we need a visual, Lord. Let me see. Smokey. Let's get into this shit here. Smokey Robinson, Lord. Smokey Robinson dancing. Child. Yeah, we about to look at this. Yes, sir. Baby, let's cruise away from here. Woo, I felt that thing, y'all. All right, let's get into some Smokey dancing, child. This way.
I wanna see you bounce. I wanna see you shake. That booty roll.
That music, child. I don't play no music. I don't have to edit that shit out. But this is what you were doing when you came in the room over there, Smokey. This is why you in trouble. Okay? This is why you are in trouble. Baby, let's cruise. Yeah, you was cruising in there, all right. Yes, honey. See, he gyrating. This is what got you in that lawsuit right there. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Pump it up. Pump it up. Pump and walk. Pump and walk. Pumping and walking, baby. He high stepping up in there. Look at him, child. Look at that look in his eye. You can tell that look. He got that look in his eye. You got that look in your eye. Ain't that what they say on Friday? OG triple OG over here. Got that look in it. Look how he looking. You know I tear that ass up right. That's how he was looking, child. I said, hold up. What is that? Is that how you looking at your maid service? Put the broom down and bring that ass on over here. Steady snapping. Put the mop down. You can mop later. Come on over here. I got something for you. What the hell? Oh my God. All right, so let's look at some more of this gyration, child. Because we won't done. He always started out with that little skip and a hop right there, too. Child, away from here. Don't be confused with the way is clear. Look at you. That right there. That's what's going to get you found guilty. That part right there. Yep. Somebody said my stomach hurt. Yeah, Shine. If you want it, you got it forever. Yep. How long the women said you was in the busting up in their room while they was in there trying to clean the toilet? She was bent over trying to clean the toilet, and you came up behind her and start grinding on her like that. That's what the lady said. That's what she did in the lawsuit. Yep. She was in there trying to bend over and clean up down there in the toilet, but clean the toilet and back there behind the toilet. And you came up behind her like that right there. And that's why your ass is being sued. Yep. Moving on, child. He won't done, child. He was not done. No, he was not. Child, look at him. Getting ready to do some more. Baby, he put a double coat of that Bengay on his knees and he got on up there, child. Yes, he did. He put that double coat of Bengay across the kneecaps. Look at him. That Bengay done kicked in. This is how you know the Bengay done kicked in. He done unbuttoned that shirt, child. He ain't got about 2 buttons buttoned up. And then tuck that bitch in. He ready to go. Look at him. Look how he looking. Child. He got a little Sasha Fierce in him. Y'all know Beyonce said, child, when she be on stage, Beyonce said she turned into Sasha Fierce and she don't know what she be doing. Smokey got a little Sasha Fierce up in him. That shit. All right now. Well, all right then. Let's move on, child. Let's see what else he got going on here. Because Smokey got a lot of videos out here. There's a lot of evidence right here. All right. I hope y'all procured all these damn videos made. I hope y'all came on YouTube and got all these videos I just pulled up because this is gonna be a good look for you in court right here. All right. You sue him for 50 million, it might get you 60 million. That last video where he was gyrating. Just say, hey, this is how he came up behind me when I was cleaning up in the bathroom like this, y'all. And they're gonna go and give you that money. I'm telling you. Look at him with his leg all over. And where you get these damn leprechaun shiny pants from? The leprechaun shiny church pants that you got on up over here. And got on some damn green shoes to match, Lord. What is he saying?
That's all.
No, okay? No, it's giving no. No, no, and hell no, okay? No and hell no. Do we got any more? Child 84. Look at him, child 84. Oh, hold on. You and your wife, child. Both y'all going down.
So recently, Smokey Robinson has gone viral for a recent clip at his concerts. As you guys know, Smokey Robinson is 83 years old and he still performs, and it's amazing to see. So I'm going to put in a clip of him dancing.
Child. Yeah, he sure do be performing up there. He be doing a little bit too much. Let's look at one more, then we're going to get out of here, child.
Right now, we are going to boogie.
All right. I cut the music, child. Here you go. I knew it. Them hands were about to go up. Look at him. The way you do the things you do. Yes, honey. We knew that little shit right here was coming in. This right here, that Carlton. That's the Carlton. All right, what's this shit here? Hey, shake it up, baby. Hey, come on. Hey. Come on now. Wind it up. Not the little hump, child. Y'all catch that hump? Let's go back to that hump, child. Ooh, That's how you did that, May, right there. Oh, there go the evidence. I knew it. All right, let's get back to Smokey, child, so we can read up on what's going on with him, child. Because yes, child. They said you've been here before, Smokey. You done had this lawsuit up on your ass before, but see, he probably paid that money to make it go away. Because y'all know that's what most celebrities do when they be in trouble. They gonna pay that money to make it go away. But now you back in this situation again, which probably says there might be something to this damn situation. Let's read into it. Now, Smokey Robinson faced a sexual assault allegation back in 2015. All right. Now, it says that The LA County District Attorney's Office tells TMZ that they discovered that in 2015, the DA's office was presented with a SA allegation against Smokey. And it says, and that case was kicked up to prosecutors by the LA County Sheriff's Department, child. Ooh. I think they meant picked up. They put kicked up. They said that the DA said the prosecutors ultimately decided not to charge Smokey with the crime due to lack of evidence. Okay, well, they might have it this time. Said that, but see, the thing about it is that this was a thing, that there was probably something there. You feel me? Somebody came and filed something against you before for this same behavior is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not saying that he did it, because everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But this is a situation that sounds like was an issue before, back in 2015. So now you have your workers coming forward again here in 2025 and filing something against you again, saying that said same SA situation, or allegations rather, was a thing again, that you did something again. So it's given that you might be doing some inappropriate behavior, and you might be doing that down at the police station, and they make the shit go away. Maybe. So they said our sources say that the alleged victim from the 2015 SA case is not one of the 4 anonymous women who recently sued Smokey for battery, assault, false imprisonment, and gender violence. Child, ooh, that sounds serious. Gender violence. That means you. Oof, let me stop. I don't even want to go there. But what y'all think about that? What y'all think about the fact that Smokey is being sued for $50 million, and he also faced said same allegations back in 2015 for the same thing? So they're gonna probably pull that situation too. Say, hey, he did it back there, and here we are in 2015, and he did this to me. Da, 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 da. I don't know. So to be honest, he probably would just pay these women off. Okay, they ain't gonna have no job after that, but they won't need it depending on how much money they get out of this. But he's gonna probably pay him off, child, if he's found guilty, or to make it go away. Okay, that's probably what he did for the first case. But let's move on. All right, so Todd Chrisley, child. Todd Chrisley spoke for racial equality in prison, child, and what he saw while he was up in there. See, you talking too fast. You talking too quick. You just got out. What, you been out a day or two? Now he's out talking, and you definitely want to piss Trump off, especially after he done pardoned your ass, because you know Trump don't like black people. Trump don't really like black people. So while you up here speaking on what you saw in the prison, and we thank you, because you do have a little black grandbaby, which is the only reason why I'm entertaining this anyway. Because other than that, I'd have been like, Todd, who? Boy, bye. But you do have a black grandbaby, so we'll entertain you, Todd. But Todd is speaking out. Let's get into what Todd had to say, child.
Just being consumed with pride, while at the same time knowing that this is a long shot, because so many people are told no. And being in the prison system, anyone that says that it's a fair shake, it's not. Because I dealt with young African-American males in the prison that I was in that were not treated the same.
We know you did deal with them.
They were denied programming. They were denied access to certain things. I was not denied that, but we know why I wasn't denied that. And so I think that is a much bigger picture that we all as a society as a whole need to look at, that we are one. And whether you're Republican, Democrat, or whatever, at the end of the day, when you're in that hospital, you don't care if it's a Democrat treating you or a Republican. Now, some of you may, but I want whoever's going to be the best person to do that. Just being consumed with.
Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, I tried to do an Instagram live earlier, and I was driving, trying to get home to get my life together, and we are freaking out over here. Well, I have shed so many tears. The president called me personally as I was walking into Sam's Club and notified me that he was signing pardon paperwork for both of my parents. So both my parents are coming home tonight or tomorrow, and I still don't believe it's real. I'm freaking out. The fact that the president called me, I will forever be grateful for President Trump, his administration, and everyone along the way, all of my lawyers, the people who put in countless hours and effort. All
right, so after a pardon from Trump, child, Todd Chrisley had a press conference and talked about what he saw inside the prison. Now, he said that he saw African-American men denied of services and that the system is unequal in treatment based on race in the prison. Did you have to go to prison to find that out, though? That's my thing, because that shit been going on since before you even went up in there, thought about going in there, before you even committed the fraud that you committed. Like, that shit been going on. It's called privilege, which is why you didn't get it. It's called white privilege, which is why you didn't get it, sir. And Savannah, I need you to shut your ass up too, because your parents, you knew they was on the bullshit as well. I feel like you used some of that money that they was in there frauding for. All right. That little chain around your neck probably came from that fraud money, girl. That, yes, honey, that iPhone that the president called you on, yeah, definitely came probably from that fraud money. So it's always great that somebody can be pardoned if they can be pardoned. But in this situation, I don't know. I feel like people who commit crimes like that, you need to do your damn time, because you're going to get out and do this shit again. And you feel like you're invincible now. You really, now what about people who are sitting in prison who never did anything? What about black men, our black men, black women sitting in prison that never ever did anything and got convicted for some shit that they did not do? They weren't even there when the shit was done, but they are still sitting in prison. And people like Todd Chrisley, who we know, who the feds found out was on some fraud shit, gets pardoned and let out. I don't know about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like it's because of who he is and because of who his wife is as well, in terms of why they were partying and the fact that they are white. I'm gonna go ahead and say it on my channel. I feel like because you were white, or that you are white, that the shit happened the way that it happened. Okay. Yeah, I really do. I really do. And he's always, Todd was asking, and so was his wife Julie, asking for special preferential treatment while they were in prison. No, you don't get that. You don't get to be in a cell with drapes. You don't get to be in there on a pillow top cushion or pillow top mattress. You committed a crime, you go in there and deal with the same shit that everybody else got to deal with. You are not special, nor are you an exception to the fucking rule. And that's just what it is. Should you have been pardoned? I don't think so. Now, a lot of people do like them. Oh, the Chrisleys, whatever. You committed a crime, do your fucking time. I said the same thing about, what's the child name? The Grand Dame, honey, Karen Huger. When they talking about the president might pardon her. No, because then where's the lesson in all of that? Where's the lesson in all of that? Did you pardon Lauryn Hill? Did you pardon Wesley Snipes? No, the fuck you didn't. They served their time. So I'm not applauding this, and this is only helping them with a fucking storyline, because y'all hear, I know y'all heard about this. Chrisley's getting ready to revamp their show, their reality show. They're coming back with a new show, so they got to get some money going now, because of course they got to pay restitution back for all of this damn money. But at the end of the day, I don't know, and I just don't see it for applauding them for being pardoned for no shit. And again, thank you, Todd, for speaking up for what you saw inside, and that, the unequal treatment and all that. That shit been going on. That's been going on. That's been going on since slavery. Let's take it all the way back there. Black people been getting unequal treatment since slavery. Okay, so just because you went in jail and you saw the light, okay, and felt some hands, probably where you shouldn't have been feeling them. All right. I've been around a lot of black men. I'm sure you were around a lot of black ones. They spotted your ass when you came up in there. But I'm not for this shit at all. Thank you for speaking up for the black men, but no thank you for this white privilege that we're seeing on my screen. All right, moving on. Let's get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news. Yeah, no. Fuck that. I'm not applauding that. Hell no. Okay, hell no. All right, so Portia is going off on Kelly on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Portia calls out Kelly, girl. Let's get into this. Shout out to reality TV, entertainment TV rather. Now, Portia says that that's why she's Kenya Moore's whatever. But then it goes on to say that Kelly has so much to say about Portia. Okay, well, Portia retweeted this. She said that Kelly has so much to say about Portia and her family, but she missed the first day of her daughter's school just to be on a girls trip. # Real Housewives of Atlanta. So somebody else posted it, and Portia reposted it, meaning that she agreed. Okay, so Kelly, you out here talking about how much of a great mother you are, and you trying to down your baby daddy / ex-husband for asking you for money, which I think is a whole bullshit move. Any man out here that's able-bodied should be working. But at the end of the day, if you're talking about Portia and her situation and her child, maybe you should refocus that on yourself. If you can't see being there for your child on their first day of school, to be on a damn girls trip to be arguing with women who you really don't give a hot damn about. I'm just saying, okay. But Portia did retweet that in terms of trying to call Kelly out, and y'all know Portia don't like to be called out. She don't like nobody telling her when she's wrong or trying to correct her. But if and when you do, she's gonna be on her petty because that's what she's doing this season. She feels like everybody's trying to check her ass and put her in her place, and she don't like it. She's even falling out with Shamia, who's supposed to be her friend. But she and Kelly now looks like they got a little beef going on. So we're gonna keep our eye on this and see what happens. All right, moving on. Moving on. Now, in this clip here, and I hope I don't have to edit it out, but in this clip here, Portia lets Drew Sidora know, for those of you that did not get to watch this episode, that Dennis told her that Drew is dating some man named Black. Okay, now Drew sat up here and lied. And I said, Drew, you lying because you said on Carlos King interview and you told him that you are actively dating right now. Y'all remember that? Because I played it on my show. You told, and you doing that fake crime bullshit when you said it, but you were saying that you were dating, you're openly dating, some guy. And now Portia is saying that Dennis, her baby daddy, told her that Drew is dating some guy named Black. Okay. Now, Drew actually mentioned that Portia allegedly is dating rapper Future. Okay. I hope not, child, because he only got 1,267 kids out here. Okay. Y'all know Portia go for these guys that have a lot of money. That's what Portia likes. She don't care how you look. Look at Simon. I also heard that she was trying to date some prime minister over there in Africa who's supposed to be also married. But you know, over there in Africa, they have several wives. So Portia don't give a damn. As long as the money is right, Portia likes to have a certain lifestyle. She don't care how the man look. She don't care if he look like a Fraggle Rock, she don't care if the man look like a Fraggle Rock in a hat, like Simon, okay? She gonna go for it. So let's get into what it said here.
Definitely a point in time that we could have had a conversation, but I was upset. I was, and I don't really communicate well when I'm upset. Mm-hmm. But you filming with Dennis happened, and I talked to him about it. And one, y'all were promoting your music, but also he was like, I wanted to clear my name with like you possibly being with him, romantically linked and all that. Well, ain't not like a what? I mean, it's there. Mm-hmm.
When I hear it, it still makes me feel uncomfortable because that's not at all what's real.
Yeah, but Portia, I'm gonna need you to move out of my house because ICE just picked me up in February, and I'm not gonna be able to make the payments. Okay,
that's Simon.
But at the end of the day, you mentioned me filming with Dennis. Mm-hmm. We're here to clear the air about that when you've been filming with Ralph.
How are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Good.
Angela told me Portia and Ralph and Shamia went out to dinner.
No, I came to meet Shamia. Shamia was already meeting with Ralph.
It's feeling petty. It's feeling tit for tat.
It probably does sting and trigger her because she tried to sting and trigger me.
So you see Portia's on her get back clearly. Okay. Now, Shamia was saying that she invited Portia to sit down dinner with Ralph because she did not want to be seen with just Ralph by themselves because she didn't want rumors to be out there that something inappropriate was going on because Shamia is married. So she invited Portia to be like the third wheel there to kind of break that whole situation up. So upon Portia getting there, of course, Portia was feeling all warm and warm and happy inside to be there with Drew Sidora's baby daddy because Drew is out here filming scenes with her baby daddy. So she was like, yeah, let me go and get my lick back. Let me pull a you on you right quick because I'm in my feelings that you hang around my baby daddy. So why I can't be around your baby daddy? Okay, so let's continue.
Definitely a point in time that we tried to sting and trigger me.
But I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
I want to give you the floor.
Yes, yeah, so Dennis just wanted to make it clear. I'm not the one, she's got somebody else in the first place. The guy Black who you're dating or whatever.
You see how she flew that in? You see how she threw that in there? Portia is so fucking messy. Now, why would you first of all say that on camera? You really trying to air Drew out because you really in your feelings about her messing with Dennis or working with Dennis, okay? Because the rumors were that they were sleeping together. I don't know, wasn't there, don't want to be there. But now Portia tried to sneak this Drew right there. Yeah, you dating some guy. I don't know. Maybe his name is Black or whatever. And Drew's facial expression was like, bitch, I know the fuck you didn't on camera.
My friend? Oh no, he's my friend.
Why would you let rumors about you and Dennis linger? If you're dating Dennis, you're dating Dennis. But if you really aren't and you're with Black, claim Black. But instead, I met with.
I see why she don't want to claim him. Look how you dress. Child.
Anger, aggression. It's kind of annoying. Like, I just want to be good.
I would not jeopardize my future with my kids to start dating. I'm going through a divorce.
You would not jeopardize your future or your kids because you're going through divorce, but you told Carlos King in his interview that you were dating. You also said Ralph was dating and that Ralph be bringing women down in the basement, according to you, Drew. That's why I said Drew be lying. I think Drew lies so much that she forget her lies. Drew, you lie so much that you be forgetting your lies. You said in the damn interview that you were dating, dear. That you were dating. So now you're not dating because of the future of your kids? Girl.
People date going through a divorce?
Not right now, because my divorce is very messy.
So it's on a low.
Later,
I mean,
that's a friend.
I get it.
I'm not dating anybody.
Everybody's a friend when you first dating them, right? I'm just saying. Everybody is a friend when you first meet them and you trying to get to know them. You're a little friend right quick until I know where to place you according to how you act a little bit later on, okay? If the situation goes there.
I don't have a boyfriend.
That's cool.
So for the record, we're going to clear that.
But I wasn't finished.
Ladies, this your tea.
What did she make me?
She made you the black tea.
Oh, you tried to sting and trigger me. Oh, no. Excuse me, waiter. That is definitely her black tea. She knows exactly what it tastes like. If you say you're not dating black, that's none of my business. That's cool. I was just saying,
about the fact that you're dating.
I'm not dating. I don't even know.
I'm just saying we could throw
I never even met
all day.
So Drew is like, look, I can say the same thing about you, about the rumors going around about you dating rapper Future. Okay. Now, Portia, you might not have dated rap or might not be dating rapper Future, but you probably gave him a little bit of that punani because you known to do that, girl. Okay. You got a lot of WAP miles over there, according to what people saying. You really do. So you might not be dating Future because Future is known for running through women. And if you went over there and tried to get a little bag or a new bag, you probably did give him a little bit of that nookie.
Again, let's make it clear.
Yeah.
It's not about whether you were dating Dennis or not. It is what it is.
It kind of is about her dating Dennis or not, because you done told her you don't want her filming with Dennis. You don't want her around Dennis. You were mad that she was even working with Dennis. So you're feeling away because Drew is in the same position that you're in limbo, almost divorced. So anything at some point in time could happen. Now, had she and Ralph been in a great place still, you know, well, they still are married, but, you know, in a great place, happily married, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't care. But now that rumors have been swirling that Drew may be out here banging Dennis, because you might be banging him as well, Portia. Because he do be staying at your house over there, girl. But it's given that you are trying to be on your get back, and why you care so much about who Drew is banging is so beyond me. Like, it's weird. Why you clocking her coochie miles when you got it's time for your order to be changed on your shit? Moving on, child.
Portia.
Or not.
Let's be real. You're going through a divorce, right? So your energy and smoke for me isn't really real.
No.
That's the elephant in the room, and that's the
okay, hold on. Because I'm not here to argue with you, Drew. I'm
no
really
one's
not
arguing. We're having a grown woman.
Do you want me to finish what I'm saying so you can understand?
Well, you were.
A conversation is two people talking. So what we will not be doing, Portia, is just listening to what you have to say while I sit on mute. When you talk, I'm gonna talk, okay? And if I listen to you, bitch, you will also listen to me.
Throwing out false things that I have.
I'm not throwing out false things. Your whole vibe, your whole energy is combative.
Your vibe has been combative.
Okay,
you have.
I'm gonna let you have it.
Treated me like I did something to.
Portia is a professional victim, and Drew, you're a professional liar. Anytime you got those two types of people in the same room, you're never going to have a resolve, because Portia does not take accountability, and Drew does not either, because she's going to always lie in terms of accepting the truth. Okay, if you're dating somebody else, girl, it is what it is. You dating. You're not happy with Ralph. You're looking to move on from that situation, then okay. But maybe you don't want it on camera as of yet, because you're still denying the whole relationship with Ty Young. And that's already been verified by 2-3 other people that y'all was smashing and dashing. So
to you when I've done nothing to you.
You got it. No. Excuse me.
To you when I've done nothing to you.
You got it.
So you're gonna leave.
Yeah,
you're not. So you said you wanted to talk, but you really don't want to talk.
Thank you for the tip.
Okay, you can go ahead and walk away. Do what you do best. Not face the truth. Starting to understand why Simon is leaving you.
I'm starting to understand why Simon leaving. No, Simon didn't leave. Ice came and picked him up, girl. So get that read straight, okay? Simon ain't leaving, girl. If it was up to Simon, if Simon was still out and free, child, Simon would be still being petty online, mad because Portia won't come back to him. He's still mad in his feelings, just like Ralph is doing you. So you can't read nobody down about their man and about their man leaving, because didn't you just say that your man was running through people? And you let him put food in your mouth with the same hand he whack off with? Get into that, okay? Yeah, girl, you did not clear nobody when you said no. That's why no Simon is leaving you, girl.
Why Shamia wants to leave? She's projecting on me some stuff she got going on that has nothing to do with me.
These bitches does not get my energy, honey. To me, this gathering was about me and her seeing eye to eye moving forward. Her, as a current woman going through divorce, is trying to poke me with a divorce. Now, how that make damn sense?
Thank you for my tea.
I'd rather have my tea at home.
At the end of the day, Portia, anytime you don't agree with Portia, and this is just from what I've seen with Portia, Portia like yes men around her, okay? Any friends that she have, you got to be a yes man. And if you disagree with her, shit is going to go left. Portia does not like a person to check her and or try to put her in her place or tell her when she's wrong. And if you do it, things are not going to be good for you. Okay. So, of course, Drew, you're not anybody to be trying to check nobody, put them in their place, because to be honest with you, you and Portia kind of got the same situation going on. You and Portia got the same thing going on. So you can't tell her shit when your situation is just as worse as her. The only situation that's different in here is that Simon is locked up with ICE, but you ain't divorced from Ralph, and Portia ain't divorced from Simon. Okay. Now they're headed towards divorce, just like you and Ralph are back and forth to court as well. But do I feel like you kind of doing your thing on the side, as well as Portia's doing her thing? Because Portia's gonna keep a dick in her, honey. It don't matter. I don't care the weather. I don't care where she is or where she have it at. But at the end of the day, baby, both of y'all are the same. I think Drew likes to have her shit on the private, on the calm down when nobody don't know. She likes to do her freaky shit behind closed doors because she wants to maintain this image. Portia don't give a fuck. Okay? That's the difference between y'all. Portia don't care. You can be like, Portia, I heard you sleep with so-and-so. Okay. And it ain't your business. Whereas with Drew, you can be like, Drew, we heard that you sleeping with or messing with some guy named Black. That's not true. I'm a married woman and my kids, and I care about my kids, and you do care about your kids, but you care about some dick too. So get into that. But anyway, child, that's what had happened with that. That's what had happened. Two women that's the same in the same bullshit. No accountability on either side. Let's get into this next topic, child. Let's get into this next topic. I think this might be my last topic because I gotta go, child. Yeah, I gotta go. All right, so Gay J, honey, Gay J, aka Ray J, is out here talking about Diddy. Now, a lot of people saying he is just out here going up for Diddy because they're saying that when Diddy was out, that he was Diddy's boy toy. That's what the word on the street is, child. And we know we keep our ear where, girl, to the streets. So people are saying that Gay J, aka Ray J, is supposed to be or was supposed to be Diddy's boy toy. So Ray J claims that industry peers are upset over his public support for Diddy after the SEX trafficking case. Now, Ray J is the same person that was saying that he wanted Diddy to be out because the Hollywood streets ain't been the same since Diddy got locked up. Thank the Lord for that. Okay. Thank the Lord that the Hollywood streets ain't the same. Like the trafficking is at an all-time low now, hopefully. Okay. Abuse on women is at an all-time low because Diddy is locked up. Okay. Yeah. Diddy bopping and horse teeth have gone down. Well, I don't know about the horse teeth, but Diddy bopping has gone down quite a bit since Diddy's been locked up. Okay. We ain't seeing this shit. Take that. We ain't seeing that shit no more. Thank God. So let's get into what Ray J had to say, because he's calling everybody out, child. Let's go. I don't know if it's the mushrooms. I don't know if it's the mollies. Maybe it might be that damn baby oil that Diddy left behind when his ass went to jail. I don't know. Let's see though.
I'm a petty with me. If a nigga think he gonna say something about me and I ain't gonna go crazy and respond, then don't think that it's okay, because I'm petty. I'm petty. Mad at me because I'm supporting Diddy. Weird ass say about me supporting Puff. I'm a petty with me. If a nigga think he gonna say something about me.
A lot of industry people are turning against Ray J for supporting Diddy. If you guys can see, not a lot of people are coming. Not a lot of celebrities have been hanging around the courthouse or coming to the courthouse to support Diddy, except his kids, his mama, you know, maybe a security officer or two that used to work for him or work for him. Gene Deal been going because Gene Deal said he want to see the look on Diddy's face with these fucking charges. Okay. But yeah, Ray J is like, hey, a lot of industry people are mad at me and kind of turning their back on me because I'm, you know, vocalizing that I support Diddy. I mean, how could you, after seeing Diddy in that whole video of how he did Cassie? Like, you have a daughter. So suppose a guy did that to your daughter. Would you be supportive of that person? And I get it. A lot of people say, oh, Diddy got a lot of problems. Diddy need some help. He does need some help, but he also needs some jail time with that help. Diddy's been getting out of shit for a very long time. Now, y'all know the Diddy case is still going on. I will be tapping back in with you guys later on to read some transcripts from other testimonies that are given today because the trial will be underway today as well. Before I went live, I saw a few other bloggers. Shout out to the Knot because he is there again, child, bright and early on the bullshit per usual. But quite a bit of content creators did fly to New York in order to get firsthand information for the Diddy trial. So I'll be tapping back in because I'm getting mine from the blogs. I ain't flying out there, child, because I got shit to do. But we're gonna tap in and read some transcripts of testimonies that were given in the trial. Okay, so yeah, Ray J, I really feel like you might want to sit down somewhere because I don't think people really checking for you like that anyway. And the fact that you would go up for a known abuser, I get it. You've been to some Diddy parties. We see you hugged up with Diddy right here. I don't know that he slipped something in your drink and you went back there in one of them rooms or something, which is why you so lovey-dovey and so supportive of Diddy. That's weird. That's very weird. But let's continue, child, because we have more. Now, Ray J is also fighting with Suge Knight. All right. Ray J is also fighting with Suge Knight, which I don't think is a good idea. Now, he's trying to say that Suge Knight was out here sending his camp or sending the boys, like his runner boys, to go get sticks of butter to assault other guys in the cornhole, if you will. We got to say it that way for YouTube's sake. All right. So Ray J is saying that while he was hanging around Suge Knight, that Suge Knight was sending him to the store, him and some other guys, to get sticks of butter to insert in the cornholes of guys out here to assault them. Did y'all know that? I said, what the fuck? I ain't never heard of that. I can't believe y'all out here with the I can't believe it's not butter up your ass out here. But let's get into it, child, because I said this is some crazy shit. I've never heard of this. You might have heard of butter. Like I heard of Astroglide and you know Vaseline and stuff like that, but some damn butter, country crock up your ass. Ooh, let's get into it, Lord.
You know, Ray J and Puffy was closer and closer. Ray J tells a lot of stuff, and it's not up to me to tell the story because that's Ray J's story. But Ray J and Puffy definitely were lovers. Puffy allegedly gave him $10 million to, you know, to an album. They never put one song of two brothers loving each other, whatever it's supposed to be in. You know, it's just, to me, we have so much. If you look at all the bad things in hip hop, when it's all said and done, it comes
just to be clear, what I think you just said, Shug, you just said that Diddy and Reggie were lovers. Is that what you said? Ray J.
I said Ray J and Puffy was lovers.
Really?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Was that well known?
Of course. You know, Ray J and Puffy was closer and closer. Ray J tells a lot of stuff, and it's not up to me to tell the story because that's Ray J's story. But Ray J and Puffy definitely were lovers. Puffy allegedly gave him $10 million to, you know, to an album. They never put one.
So Suge is saying that Diddy gave Ray J $2 million to do an album, and not one song got done. So it sounded like you showed up to the studio with some butter. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like. Let's continue.
And now Suge trying to say that me and Puffy are lovers, and that me and Puffy are lovers, bro. Really? That's how low you want to go, Suge? Me and Ray J and Puffy are lovers, bro. That's one of dead homies, bro. Ray J and Puffy are lovers, bro.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
That's what Suge trying to say. Now, anyway, Suge's disappointed me. It let me know that Suge's a complete cunt. I never thought that I would publicly say that Suge's a cunt because I've always had Suge's back, and I don't mean ass. Unbelievable, Suge. Like, for you to showcase how dirty and dark you are and I've been supporting you even through the dark times, and now you want to like disrespect the game.
You even sound like Diddy, nigga. I supported you even through the dark times. Ain't that what Diddy said in his video after the video came out about him and Cassie, him putting hands on Cassie? I was going through some dark times. Now here you go. I've been there for you through the dark times. Yeah, you've been around Diddy.
Agency and say that I'm doing gay shit when you know I'm not. And if you're not, the gay agency mad because they like, damn, he's saying you doing gay shit, bro. And if you are, and I didn't tell the gay agency, bro, they gonna take me, bro. No. And now she's trying to say that me and if I tell my gay friends that I've been gay and I ain't gay and I lied to them, bro, you know what's gonna happen to me? Bro, it ain't gonna look good, bro. So you got my whole gay agency team questioning like what I'm doing, bro, and you know what's up. You know you the one should. Okay. Remember, all right, I'm only gonna say this because I don't want to talk. I don't want to say too much. The gay agency here. I don't know if y'all remember when I entered into the news game last year, but now I'm an official affiliate for multiple news networks. I have my own news show. It's called The Reality Check. Me and Amber Rose just closed a new big deal with a multimedia news firm, so we'll be the new anchors of some mainstream shit happening, right? But if you remember, I said asses are being taken. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. I said that on the national news. That shit went viral. And guess what? Niggas thought I was talking about Diddy. That's why I got into it with his sons, because they come pressing me. I'm like, bro, mind y'all business. Y'all don't even know who I'm talking about. Nigga, I'm talking about Suge, bro. I'm talking about Suge taking niggas, not Diddy. Suge is a big ass raper taker for men, bro.
No.
I mean, a real taker. And he can't deny this, bro. We used to go to the store and get that nigga like 25 sticks of like butter, parquet butter, the sticks. He used to take them back and he used to shove them up niggas' ass and fuck them, bro. And females. It was crazy, bro. I can't even believe that I said that. But since you trying to darken my name, Suge, and trying to say some gay shit about me when you know I got a lot of gay friends and you know the gay community supports me. So, you know, like I'm bulletproof unless my dick been in that hole. And if it was, then I'll be celebrating even more because now I'm like one of the flyest, gayest niggas out, but I can't take that credit. I can't do that, bro. And you trying to throw gay shit on me like it's bad to be gay when you know that my dick's only going in pussy holes, bro. It's crazy, bro. But we know what holes you like. Every hole. You was fucking bitches in the ass, niggas in the ass, bitches in the ear, the nose, everything, bro. Like, forget being gay. You was like nose. You was like ear, nigga. I don't know what that's called. Fucking people in the ear? What sexuality is that?
I have to mute
ear sexual?
Ears.
A motherfucking a nosal sexual?
She's aware.
Because that's what it is. Because niggas is giving niggas titles just because they doing ass play. That's the play they chose. Shout out to Tarad and shout out to Dumpin' D. Them niggas is doing ass play every day and having a good time. I can't be there though. Okay, not because it's funky in there, even more because now I'm just.
This is
not because it's a funky room, just because I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Ray J, once you just on what's old boy Kai Sense live begging and pleading, can you come over and spend the night? And you want to lay in the bunk bed with the other dudes that was over there? Why y'all didn't call me? I wanted to come over there and lay down and have a sleepover with y'all. I want to lay on the top bunk with Kai Sense. That was you. Didn't you say that? I can recall because I covered it. So now all of a sudden you want to come over here and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not questioning your sexuality, but it's just weird. I don't know any straight men begging and pleading to sleep on a bunk bed with no other dudes. I'm just saying. You want to be spooning and cuddled up and under the covers and shit with random dudes at a damn sleepover. You said that. So I don't know. Maybe you pack some parquet butter in your book bag to go up over there. I don't know. I don't know. Now I don't want no butter no more. Shit. I might go downstairs and throw all my damn butter out just for the thought of this damn shit. Who is on that bullshit? Some butter. You got that shit from Diddy, didn't you? Diddy taught you that mess. Nasty scoundrel. The hell.
I don't know how funky the room get with niggas getting. That's the kind of shit Suge did to niggas. And you know, it's crazy because Suge had this other thing. It's called handlebars. He used to strap it onto the nigga, and then they got the handlebars like you riding on the bike. Think about it, like a waist trainer, and then the handlebars on the side. Then he used to grab the handlebars and then take the niggas, bro. Like, we'll be right back. More.
We ain't gonna listen to all that because I don't want to throw up on my damn computer screen. But yeah, so people were trying to say that Ray J and Diddy had some type of lover situation. And we've heard about several rappers and several other guys, child, that used to be up over there with Diddy hanging out. Okay. I can call a few names too of things that I've seen online that I just did not think was just a good look. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people. Okay. But so and Ray J, you did hang around Diddy a lot. And I question Stevie J too for being with him and living in Diddy's house. I question it too because it's been rumors about Stevie J and Diddy. So I mean, damn it, where there's smoke, there's a whole fucking forest fire in this situation. Because why are you capping so much for this man to get out when you see the charges that he has on him? I don't give a damn if he did give you $2 million. What are you getting in return? If he paid you that amount of money to do some music and you ain't laid out one song, it's given that the money was for something else, and you just hid it under the fact that y'all was gonna do some music together. Because ain't nobody in a hurry to hear you sing, Ray J. No one is in a hurry to hear you sing, put out an album, do a song. We don't want to hear you hum, let alone sing, sir. Let me just go ahead and say that. Nobody's in a hurry to hear you sing, hum, stomp your foot, nothing that's related to music, especially after the way you sounded at Versus. When you standing up there, baby, holding your own child that was looking at you crazy when you were singing One Wish. When everybody's one wish was that you would shut the fuck up. Like, for real, for real. You sound like something. Maybe you sound like a stick of butter was up in your ass while you stand up there singing. Because, baby, you sound like a tone deaf. I don't even know. Shit, you were tone deaf as hell standing there with a whole parquet stick of butt up your ass, probably. But let's get up off that child because I don't care no more. But word on the curb is that's what's going on, child. That he is out here capping for Diddy. He's capping for Diddy. He want Diddy to get out, maybe because he missed Diddy in that butter. I don't know. But yeah, child. He sound like he had a stick of butter up his ass when he stand up there saying, "If I had one wish, promise to love you." I was like, what? If I had one wish, you would be my fool. He was like this, like he was killing it too. You promise to love you. I was like, nigga, what? Okay, Ray. Okay, Gay J. All right, that's your new name. Okay, Gay J. But let's get out of here, guys. Love you guys down. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I gotta go. All right. Thank you to my Mars, Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpio Miss, and True TV Podcast, Rose Armstead. Thank you, Tyra, and all of y'all. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. Thank you to my Caramelians for being here as well, child. It's a hot damn mess. Yeah, y'all know Ray J sound a whole damn mess. He sound a mess. Ain't nobody out here. Right, where's his scooter, child? Please get on your scooter and get out of here, because don't nobody want to hear that. Ain't nobody want to hear that. All right, but let's get out of here, guys. Love you guys down. Thank you to all the content creators. I saw you, Chronicles of Kim K in the building. Sunny Days is here. True TV Podcast is here. Schoolboy was in the house as well. Did I miss anybody? Let me go back to my main screen. Mars, let me know. Did I miss anybody? Child, they say lurkers hit the child. You know the lurkers ain't good. They can't hit the child because their leader is gonna cuss them the hell out if they do. Oops. Yeah, child, they can't hit it. Girl, what's the tea? Thanks for being here in the building. All right, any more content creators stop by so we can go ahead and give y'all your props for being here. I appreciate you all for stopping by and supporting the channel. Sunny Days, I saw you. Thanks for being here as well. All right, let's get out of here, child. Yeah, we know the lurkers, honey. They ain't gonna almost hit the damn like button, child. Because if they mess around and trip and hit the like button, they gonna unlike. Because maybe they don't want to get cussed out. All right, you gonna get cussed out? Come over here supporting me. That's what they said on the streets, girl. I don't know. But anyway, thank y'all for being here. All right, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend to come on over here to the Camera Rail Show and subscribe. Y'all see, we have fun, we read, we drag, child. We do all of that over here. All right. We have jam sessions. I ain't seen no other content creator having jam sessions, so maybe that's some shit that I started. I don't know. But obviously y'all like it, so we gonna keep it. Said that you ain't lying, rail. Said them things be windmilling. Okay, yeah, they do, child. They do. I be seeing the shit in the streets, but y'all like this. We matrix to the bullshit, girl, because we right here with it. Okay. Tunnel vision, girl. We just gonna get content out and we gonna get out of here. I ain't trying to be falling for the bullshit because I see it, child. I see it and I hear it and I be like, child. Okay. But anyway, child, let's get out of here. Thank you, Chronicles. I saw you, Chronicles. Thank you again. Thank you, Peppers and everybody else. So let's get out of here, guys. Love you guys down. Please don't forget to like the video. All right, let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.